Baseball is back, awakening after a long slumber. We recall the dreams of last year.
That's out toward right center field. Going back on it is Zimmer. At the wall. Gone! Big fly, Ohtani-san! DeGrom, glove in front of his face. Into the windup. Here's the payoff pitch. In there, strike three called. He got him with a slider.
MLB The Show 18 is in its final hours, but there is still one more thing left to do. FOS Esports invites you to the final send-off of MLB The Show 2018. It's time to find the champion.
Here's the pitch on the way, a swing and a belt, left field, way back, Blue Jays win! The Blue Jays are World Series champions as Joe Carter hits a 3-run home run in the 9th inning, and the Blue Jays have repeated as World Series champions. Touch them all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second annual FOS Invitational. I'm Terps of Gaming, joined by Quash Tag. Quash, how are you doing today?
Excited, pumped, ready to go.
Ready to do this.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm good, dude.
Before we get started, we have a few people we'd like to thank today. Of course, we've got Gnome, our producer behind the board right now. We've got Subtape and Sherlock working tirelessly, along with a special guest, Irrelevant. We have Scuffy to thank for all the graphics.
Beautiful graphics.
Absolutely gorgeous. And, of course, we have our other sponsors, Banff Breakers, Breaking Company, as well as Ver, who provided our audio equipment for today. And we've got one very special sponsor we want to talk about for a little bit. So, you want to take this one?
Yeah, of course. DS Bats. DS Wood Bats has been around since 2010, offering only the highest quality lumber and highest density finishes in the game. They're baseball guys making baseball bats. Their goal is to hook you up with the perfect bat that fits your swing and your style. DS wants to let everyone know that they're still here and ready to take over with just one swing of the bat.
And with that, we'd like to bring our tournament commissioner, Subtape, into the booth with a very special bat courtesy of DS Wood Bat. Subtape, what do you got to tell us about the bat?
Well, it is basically something just absolutely cool. The guys at DS Bats, great job. It's a little special surprise we have for you guys today, definitely, because not only will the winner be walking away with $1,000 from this tournament, they'll also be walking away from this custom-made FOS Invitational bat right here. Beautiful. It has the logo of the show, March Invitational Champion, the dates of the tournament, and of course the FOS logo right here. So just an absolute beautiful piece of wood.
Fantastic work, honestly.
It is an absolutely beautiful bat. We can't wait for the winner to see this in person because it is even crazier. So, Mr. Commissioner, would you like to go over the rules with us?
Yes, please. Okay, so like we said before in the seating show, welcome to day one. Now, if we recall the day one rules, there will be 5-inning games, and you're restricted to 2 immortals, 1 hitter, and 1 pitcher. I do want to specify there's no limit on finest cards, so by all means bring them out if you want. Now, all games today will be single elimination, and today's date ends at round 3. So once round 3 is finished, that is it for the day, and we'll be continuing tomorrow to see who gets to bring this bad boy back. And so what about the universal rules? Well, of course, we're going to have basically, it's basic tournament rules. It's going to be umpire accuracy is perfect, difficulty must be in legend, ejections and injuries must be off, as well as only active Major League and minor league baseball stadiums. Okay, that's very important. And in addition, I think that's those are the cliff notes right there. And now in terms of score reporting, now remember, there's a couple of commands on chat that is going to be very helpful for all of you right now. Okay, first of all, there's exclamation point score. Now what that's going to help you is link you to the Discord server, where it gives you a few text channels where you're going to be able to report your scores. Now it is the winner's responsibility to report their scores for both players, and you must report runs, hits, and home runs. Okay, it is important for both players. We're doing this for stat tracking purposes, and we're really trying to give you guys the best production possible. So I think, that it would really be helpful for us. So please cooperate with us. Not whisper any of the monster, the FOS people. Just go to !score. And there's also bracket. Now, some of you may have heard that we've hit a snag with challenge, so we had to use a contingency bracket. So with !bracket, that'll give you access to a document which will show you the bracket as is, and we will be, of course, updating that as the games go along. So if you have any concerns about what your seed is, who you're facing, or what division you're playing in, just hit !bracket, and that will solve all your problems. And then finally, we also have, and if !rules, again, that details all the rules you're going to have right there. So yeah, so just one quick recap. !score, that's the Discord server. !rules, those are the rules for the day. And !bracket will show you to the bracket. One more thing about that Discord server. If there is a rules violation, feel free to go in there, as we do have a couple of text channels dedicated to that as well, and we will investigate, okay? Please specify what game you're playing, like the game, what round, who you're playing, and the specific violation, okay? And a few more housekeeping items. When it comes to disconnections and resets, first of all, if both players would like to restart their game because of a 12-mile-per-hour wind blowing in from center field, they may do that as long as both players consent, okay? But both players need to consent. That is very important. Also, if a game disconnects midway through, we're adopting the simple rule that you must restart the game from that point and try to recreate the same scenario possible. Yes, it might be a little tedious, but I think this might be the most fair way to, ensure fair play, okay? Now, I think that's all the rules, and that's all from me for today, you guys. But stay tuned, you guys. We're going to give you a great show and see who brings his baby back home. And I think I'm going to actually give the official play ball announcement. So players, feel free to start getting your teams ready and start playing your games if you want.
Thank you, Commissioner Subtape. We're going to jump right into this. We have got two pictures up on the screen right now. There's quite a heavy bet on this game between Buck and Factus. You want to say anything about that? Because I heard that there might be a team rivalry change going on here.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Now, as far as, what that bet entails, all I know is that there is a bet between the two teams, Factus being a Cubs fan, Buck being a Cardinals fan. What was the bet?
So if I recall correctly, and I might be wrong about this, so please don't quote me.
Okay,
they're going to have to change their respective subscriber notifications to, I believe, Buck has to do Go Cubs Go for a year, and Factus have to change his to a Cardinals for a year as well.
Oh, wow.
To show whoever loses. So a lot riding on this game. A lot of pride is going to be on display here. What do you got in this? You got Team Cubs or Team Cardinals?
You know what? I'm not a big Cubs guy, but in this matchup, I'm thinking I'm going to go with Factus. I think he's got the slight upper hand here.
I agree. I think Factus got a little bit more of that edge to him. Now, of course, this is going to feed Buck's drive to prove us wrong in the booth, and that's going to bring out the best in him because he's going to show us the best possible game he can to say, you know what, Clash and Terps, you're wrong. And I'm going to beat Factus, and he is going to be singing my Cardinals praises.
If he proves me wrong, so be it. Let the madness commence. I'm all for that.
So we hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast so far. We're going to be with you all day long, giving you as much insight into the games as possible. We're going to have a few special guests in the booth. We're going to have a very special on-field reporter who will be joining us throughout the broadcast. And, of course, you've got us and one other special booth member who will be joining us a little bit later.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Can't wait as well. So we're gonna go right over to Factus Stream, take a look, and he's doing a little bit of warm-up now. Just to give you a little idea of what we're going to be seeing from him, and maybe we'll get a little bit of your early on analysis, see where this is going to be going.
All right, sounds good to me. Yeah, a little warm-up. Games don't officially start until 1:30, is that right?
Correct.
All right, so yeah, we're still getting them practice swings in. It looks like someone offered a friendly quit. All right.
Of course.
Denied.
Of course, the hardest thing is how do you practice for tournaments? Because you can practice all you want, but then that game comes up and now it's
now you
game one.
You gotta calm the nerves.
So how do you practice? How do you handle before going into a big game? Be it a stream, be it a 11-0, going for that 12-0.
Oh well, you see, my 12-0 days feel like they are over because I haven't been 12-0 in a hot minute.
That
All right.
It's okay.
It seems that whenever I go 11-0, that I just choke. I went to the Scuffy McGee School for kids who want to learn how to choke big game moments. I went there, graduated, first year graduate. If you can believe
first
it.
in your class?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So,
hard to do, man.
Yeah. No, a lot of pride. I take a lot of pride in that.
Oh yeah.
Because again, if you ever want to see someone just completely choke under pressure in BR, I'm your guy. That's what I do. I can make a living off of that.
As Bug is continuing to take a few extra practice ones, I think he's really wanted to get his bat on the ball, for lack of a better term there. Are we going to see home runs in this game, or do you think this is going to be one of those like 1 to 2?
What are you
2 to
talking
3?
about? Have you played this game
I
before?
have played this game before.
Are there going to be any home runs? Of course there's going to be home runs.
Exactly.
We're going to see home runs. We're going to see the pitcher wall. We're going to see base running cheese. We're going to see it all.
All the base running.
Are you excited for the excess of split finger fastballs? Because I am.
Oh,
I'm particularly
who is not excited
for that.
Who is
So-
not excited for that? And welcome back to the booth, by the way,
Yep,
guys.
it's us again.
It's us. I know we got all dressed up for the occasion.
We did.
You're
we
looking
did.
good. You're looking good.
I don't even know how this shirt got on me.
Magic.
I woke up and there it was.
Magic.
It was fantastic.
100% magic.
Now, I already explained my mindset. What I do to prepare for a game, which is really a whole lot of nothing. Have you ever been in a big game situation yourself where you're like, hey, you know what? I know exactly how to get ready for those big games. Share with me your mindset.
I just try to keep it loose. I try to have some fun. I don't try to get too into it right before, because I tend to overthink things a lot. So when I'm going in and I'm trying,
You have to overthink things, all right?
do you?
Especially
Do
if you're
you?
11-0 in BR. Yeah.
How's that work
You
out
only
for you,
got
though?
3 innings, so yeah, you have to overthink it. You have to overthink it.
But you just said you haven't gone 12-0 in a while.
You're
so-
right. You're right. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm good. You know what? I think I found my problem.
Exactly. No, I like to maybe I jump into a challenge of the week, get the PCI placement down.
Challenge of the week. That's a good.
It's nice. It's loose. There's no real time limit. Just having fun, trying to
Yeah.
hit the ball out, and of course, not only that, but you just got to go in and play a little BR, man.
Yeah. I play a lot of a little BR.
A lot of a little BR.
lot of a little BR.
Okay.
Yep. 9 to 11-0 BR runs are my specialty. I like to think that is training to get me eventually to my 12-0 run. But yeah, that's the best I've been able to do for the last few months.
So what you're saying is going 11-1 is just training for next year.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
just 12-0, wipe the table.
Absolutely.
top to bottom.
Are you kidding me?
I-
No.
I'm gonna have to start doing that. I think I'm gonna have to do a lot more 11-1 runs. I think.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
11-1 runs is how you get to the
You get
12
to
and 0s.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I should have led with. That's what I meant to say before this whole
So
debacle
10
here.
so 10-1's no good. Has to be 11.
Oh yeah, dude.
Has to be
11.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
At least you can walk away with that chip on your shoulder. I got to 11. It wasn't 12, but
And then you just brush it off and say no.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's just for later. We're preparing. We're preparing for later.
So of course the winner of this tournament walks away with $1,000.
1,000.
Flash,
Yeah.
you just won $1,000. You have to spend it on MLB The Show. What do you do?
Oh, have to spend
What
on
are you
MLB The
doing?
Show. Well, man, that's tough because I'm not gonna buy packs.
You're not gonna buy.
I'm not going to buy packs. No,
Okay,
I'm going to
okay.
go straight to the market.
Okay.
I'm going to invest in some players. I'm going to flip that $1,000 I just spent and make that $2,000 by the weekend. All right, that's what I'm going to
So
do.
you're gonna get $2,000 worth of
Absolutely.
stubs out of the market.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. I'm
So-
a businessman. That's what I do.
I like it. So I think $1,000 buys you a lot of stubs.
Oh yeah,
Buys you a
ton.
lot of stubs.
A ton of stubs.
So I think over 1 million stubs.
oh, easily, dude.
Way over a million.
millions.
So
$1,000.
here's what I'm doing. I'm spending half of that on packs.
Why would you do that to yourself?
You know me. When have I not bought packs?
I mean, I still buy packs, but even like when I'm buying packs, I'm like,
You hate
yo,
it.
yeah, why am I buying these packs?
But you always know the packs at the beginning of the year are the most juiced. It's just known. It's just known.
You know what? I don't think I dig your conspiracy theory. I don't dig it. I don't believe you because my pack luck has been trash all year. From day one.
You know what it was? You stopped saying the pack prayer.
Oh, come on. No.
That was batting
no,
1,000.
my streamer loop subscription ran
streamer.
out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you got to resubscribe to it. When you gonna do that? Are you waiting for 19 to resubscribe?
Yeah,
Or?
no, I was budgeting.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets pricey. It gets
You
pricey.
gotta have money for the BR runs.
Exactly.
You gotta have money for the BR runs.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of what it is.
Yep.
But I still think that spending 50% on packs, throw it up on a stream. Yes, that means I'm streaming again. I know. Wow. Breaking news in the booth.
Wow.
And there will be a face
Is it
cam
that time
now.
of year again?
It's that time of year again.
All right, here we go.
You got to do the comeback for the next 3 months.
All right. Well, we'll have to match up at some point because I'll need to get my practice swings in on somebody.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
If you need me to throw BP for you, I am more than happy to give you nice fastballs right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm down, man.
I just want a little bit of your streamer loot in exchange.
No, that stuff is pricey. Okay.
I think a few gifted
No.
12-0 runs is warranted.
Dude, I can't. We just talked. I can't go 12-0.
What I'm saying is, when you're 11-0, we're gonna match up.
all right, fine.
And
Let's
then I want one streamer left pack.
No.
One.
I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go hard in that game.
Obviously, you're going hard in that game.
Yeah,
But,
no,
but I'm throwing
take it.
fastballs in the middle, so I want one streamer back. I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna make you actually hit.
No, I don't want fastballs down the middle. I like the low one in curveballs. I like golfing.
You like golfing?
I like golfing. I like to drive it.
Like Top Golf.
Yeah.
Like Top Golf.
Yeah.
So one of our other booth announcers, Daddy Dimmy's gonna be joining us a little bit later.
Daddy Dimmu. Yeah.
Of course, crushed it at Top Golf.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see that clip, that is on our FOS official Twitter account.
Yes, it is. I believe that video's over 6,000 views now.
Something like that. I don't know.
So
the dude's a monster. The daddy hacks.
However, I heard through the grapevine that you just outpaced him by 2 yards. Is that true?
No, we tied.
No, you
Okay,
tied.
here's what happened. All right, listen. So, I hit 218 yards. All right.
Okay, you had
And he was
218.
stuck at 216
Okay,
for a
okay.
majority of the night. And then, he was determined to pass me, but he only tied me.
He only tied you.
He tied me. So, I won because I got there first.
Already. You did get there first.
Well, I won. I got there first. If you're not first, you're last.
You know what else is first? First round of games that you guys need to start right now. If you guys are ready to play, go on, get
Go.
that game started. We ask one thing and one thing only of you. If you are streaming on either YouTube or Twitch, please make sure that your title is FOS Invitational.
Yep.
And as soon as you guys are bounced, we ask that you change your title to anything but FOS Invitational.
Yep.
That's just for our booth, for poor old Gnome in the back working the switcher to be able to find your game quickly and bring that in.
Exactly.
So in a minute, we're going to be switching back over to Buck and Factus. They're getting ready to go on their game. And the cool thing about what we got going on now, we're not going to show you one screen. We're going to show you both screens.
2 screens.
2 screens.
How about that?
We are going big boys with 2 full screens. So
Man, this is look all right. Tyke Factus already. He's my favorite because he's got Mike Scott. Mike Scott
okay.
has that devastating splitter that we talked about earlier. Devastating. He low key has been one of my personal favorites all year round. Well, ever since he came out. Especially at this point, I know we're towards the end of MLB The Show 18, but he's a great budget pitcher right now to last you until then.
he really is.
He
really is. And of course, that one pitch, the infamous pitch, the pitch that we're not going to speak of because it gets some people angry, which you already brought up.
Well, let's take a look at Factus' game. Let's take a look at his game. Again, here we're going to see Mike Scott live and in action as Christian Yelich hits that to deep center field.
Can of corn.
Can of corn.
Can of corn right there.
Cut
That
for
is
the out.
not the start I'd want.
No, not at
No.
all. 1 out on 2 pitches as Jose Ramirez stands in. And a splitter right down the middle. You
Go.
see, he's placing it wrong. He's supposed. There you go, low and away, just like that.
I mean, that splitter is going to come into such big play this time around.
Yeah.
We know what the splitter does this year. I've tried to face it. No one can hit it.
No, well, you can hit it. It's just it kind of feels like a flip of the coin. It really does. Sometimes it's squared up, it'll go a long ways. Sometimes it just will not go anywhere. It'll be a pop up.
Yeah.
It'll
So
be
Ship It Stadium. You a fan of this
Ship
joint?
It. Oh, I love Ship It.
Me too, me too. Okay.
Ship It is one of my favorite stadiums to play in as we got a 3-2 count here on Jose Ramirez. The ball flies in Ship It Stadium,
does.
let me tell you. 3-2 pitch. Got him looking on a fastball.
What a pitch.
Wow. I have a feeling he was sitting back there on the splitter.
I think so too. I think he was not expecting that fastball. Beautiful placement, though, right on the inside part of the plate.
Yep.
And didn't have the movement of the splitter, and he was just sitting on that,
Yep.
looking for it to drive, didn't get it.
Finessed him as immortal Ken Griffey Jr. pops it up on the infield, and that's going to do it for the first half of the inning.
Quick inning, quick half inning right there. Very efficient pitching.
Yeah, very.
Very efficient pitching.
Very.
So I do want to bring up, I'm a big fan of people who really put time into their uniforms. I really like seeing good, and both these uniforms, both Factus. Does Factus actually have an FOS Invitational patch on his uniform?
I didn't see that.
I think right above that. Yes, he.
Wow, that one's hit up the middle for a leadoff hit. So Factus out of the gates is on base.
He does not want to play that Cardinals alert for a year.
Man. Oh no, he does not.
He does not.
No Cubs fan does, especially after their recent winning in 2016. But see, there you go. He squared that splitter up. He's on the move. And he's going to slide into second base. Safe by a mile. See, there's the speed cheese I was telling you about.
I really like this approach in this game. Short games, you got to be aggressive. Try to get that first run in early.
Yep.
The more early you get ahead, the more stress players tend to get. And that will lead to
That's
good
a true. That's Lindor. Drives it. Right field and deep. That one's not coming back out of here.
That is being aggressive.
Tyke Factus up 2-0 in the first inning here.
On 2 hits.
2 hits. Again, out of the gates running as Babe Ruth stands in. And he's going to spank that one to dead center field, but that is, it's just going to miss.
So close to back-to-back home runs for Factus there.
I'm telling you, man, Factus is feeling it right now. He's not missing by much. Alex Wood pitching now as JD Martinez rolls it up the middle to second base, right into the shift for out number 2.
Just starting to get a little bit more comfortable with his pitching here. He has to get out of this inning. You cannot give up another run here.
No, exactly. I mean, all the momentum is on Factus's side.
Oh, I thought he squared that one up for a minute.
That should do it for the inning, as it does, but not before Factus scores 2. An early lead here in this 5-inning game.
Now, Buck still's got 4 innings left to work with.
Yep. 4 innings to score 2 runs. That's the mindset that you guys sit in. It's just try and chip away, not try and do too much at the plate.
And I am actually getting news here that our on-the-field reporter, Robert
hang on there. JD Martinez gets both cheeks into this one. High and deep to left field. Out of here.
I think I've heard that call before.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've heard that call before.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But anyway, I think we're going to bring in a good friend of FOS. MLB Network analyst Robert Flores is our on-the-field reporter today for this tournament. And we are excited to have him. He's excited to be here. And I think he's right about to step into the booth now.
Yeah, he'll be here any second as Giambi rolls into the shift there for out number 1.
Roflo, how are you doing today?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
We are doing great over here in the booth. Quash is practicing his Giants home runs calls.
What Giants?
I know he is in rare form. 2 things: one, the broadcast and the graphic elements. You guys are on point. It looks great. And Quash, I'm still smarting from that walk-off homer that you and I from our matchup earlier this week. But it was a pleasure playing you. And just a quick plug, if people are wondering how it all unfolded, they could go to my Facebook page and check it out.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and likewise, the feeling is mutual.
And as we sit here, boys, do we have a tie game? We have a tie game.
Tie game just like that in a blink of an eye. 2-2 in the top of the second, 2 away here for Javi Baez.
So, Roflo, you're down on the virtual field there. What's your vibe coming from this game right here?
Well, for me, look, both of these guys are big personalities. I love the side bet that they have going on. I tell you, Buck, I think, is a little underrated. I mean, I love what he can do offensively. He is on everything. He makes hard contact on pitches out of the zone. So for me, he's a guy that could make a sneaky run.
Everyone loves an underdog. You know, I hope you're right.
So you're an Astros fan, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if you were playing this game and someone wagered you that you had to play, that you had to have Rangers notifications for a year if you lost to them. Are you
Man,
taking that game even more seriously?
Yeah, and I think I would get a little freaked out a little bit. I mean, Quash talked about earlier about kind of psyching himself out when he gets on the brink of going 12-0.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of the same thing. I mean, if you're an Astro fan, you don't want anything to do with the Rangers, and you don't want to have any Ranger notifications on your stream for a whole year. So there's a lot to play for. That's a good contact there, but right into the shift.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's a little extra motivation. For you, it would be the Dodgers.
Yeah. No, I would just not agree to that bet at all. Sorry, the stakes are too high. I could not live a whole year streaming this game with Dodger alerts. I just couldn't do it. As that one's hit high
that
and deep
ball's
to
well
left.
struck.
Out of here! And just like that, Factus retakes the lead 3-2 with one away here in the second inning. And he's gonna stick with Alex Wood here. Oh! He's gonna beat him with some chin music. To get to the pitcher.
Wow. A little bit of emotion coming out there. He's getting a little worried about that Go Cubs Go alert.
Oh, yeah. No, that was, I mean, you might see, an HBP there, but what I see is a tip of the cap and, a strategic approach to get to the pitcher spot. And, with that pitcher spot in mind, Factus does pinch hit Steve Pierce. So Mike Scott and his split finger cheese are no more. We'll see what the pitching change is in the top of the third, as Eric Gagne is now pitching for big old Buck.
So Roflo, tell us. I know you've been kind of scouting around, looking at some other games that you've been seeing out there. What are you looking for today as you watch these games from these players?
I really enjoy in this format. I just like seeing how all the players, when you get to this level. Oh, that ball is well struck.
Oh, my goodness. Factus answering back right away with a moonshot to left center field.
Wow. And that's what I'm talking about. You can't miss in this tournament. No. You can't miss over the heart of the plate.
Especially today with the 5 innings. I mean,
yeah,
time
I mean,
is not in your favor.
It puts a lot of pressure on you. Because we're having to see. I mean, Buck is already going deep into his bullpen early, and if you miss over the heart of the plate against these players like here,
another one. I'm telling you, Factus is not going to miss.
You just can't miss.
No,
and the margin for error for a lot of these players is so small. You definitely can't miss over middle, but even low and away or high and in, these players can get good swings on it, so it makes it very difficult.
All right, Ruffalo, we're going to let you get back to watching some of these games, and we'll check in with you a bit later. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you back again here soon. Appreciate you stopping in, Ruffalo. As that was out number 2 in the inning.
And just like that, it is 6-2.
6-2. Can you believe that?
6-2.
And again, literally a blink of the eye.
Now, here's the crazy thing. We know this is MLB 18. So we know that this is not an insurmountable hill to climb.
Not at all. And again, this is what we were talking about earlier when we were talking about the stadium. Ship Stadium, the ball flies here, and that is definitely the case. As Babe Ruth gets jammed up a little bit on that one, should be routine in left field, as it is, and that will be the inning. But again, Factus coming out of the gate swinging a hot bat, 6-2 in the top of the third. He's going to go with Bruce Sutter here.
Good choice.
Very good choice. And hey, look who's stepping into the box.
Sutter. Or Sutter for Sutter? I don't think so.
And that'll be pinch hitter Bryce Harper.
And we're going to actually got an interesting little development going on here. Daddy Dibu, second inning, find himself in a 1-0 hole already.
1-0 hole already in the first game against who? Major home run, is that right?
It is against Major home run.
All right, let's take a look. Let's jump into the game here. Daddy Dimu. Yep, there it is. Down 1-0 in the second inning.
I think he's got to dig deep and find a little bit of that inner Topgolf macho power he had the other day.
Yeah.
And send one deep. And no, we're not being biased for man in our booth. Major home run is a tough
look
out.
At that hit. Frank Thomas not so much hitting for power there. That's a sinking single to right field. That'll be a 1-out hit as Bryce no, that's a leadoff hit. Pardon me. It's Bryce Harper stands in.
That's a heavy 1-2 right there. You got Thomas followed by Harper.
Oh, and Harper deep to right field. And just like that, Daddy Dimu retakes the lead.
218 yards?
Give or take.
That,
Give or take.
It was enough to get it out. That's for sure. 2-1.
On the first pitch. On the first pitch. Look at that. Good. Literally golfed it.
And
where have we seen that swing before?
I don't know. Now, I will say this. Major home run. No slouch.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Major home run. We've matched up a fair amount of times, not only in BR, ranked seasons. He knows how to flip a switch.
Oh, yeah.
How to get back into it. This a one-run lead against major home run. No. Dimu's definitely sweating right here. Now, as he grounds out to second base.
Now, we saw that monster home run from Harper. I think some Phillies fans are hoping to see that in real life from Harper.
Oh, yeah, dude. Here today is his debut as Schmidt drives that to the opposite field, right center. And he's not going to get that one. Schmidt's going to run for a second.
Oh, he's
going to misplay it off the wall. So Schmidt's going to coast in there easily with a triple.
This is exactly what I want to see Daddy Dimu do well here. Be able to get runs on the board early against major home run. Make him have to play from behind.
Yeah.
There are some players who are very good at comebacks, and there are other players that once they get down, it's a little bit trickier. And I found personally from playing major that if you get up on him, you build a little bit of a cushion. It tends to go better.
Oh, sure. Yeah. There again, like a big cushion helps anybody. Major is just of a different breed.
Unless you're playing J-Rod in a tournament.
Oh, yeah. No need to say for J-Rod.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still mercy him and you'd have a chance to lose.
It's J-Rod.
He finds a way. He finds a way as Dimu's down an 0-2 count quick here. Checks his swing. No swing. 1-2 count. He's got a big insurance run 90 feet away. He's just got to find a way to put the ball in play here.
All he needs is a nice little pop-up, nice deep fly ball.
Interesting, he has, I don't know if that's the hardware Buster Posey, but that's interesting he has him on his bench. I imagine it is. I don't think anyone would have live series Posey on the bench in a tournament quite like this, but he's fighting. Now, if that is the hardware Posey, that's a great guy to have off the bench against lefties, especially with Schwarber being the catcher, as that bounces off the glove, but no threat to come home there. Full count, payoff pitch on the way, pitcher spot on deck.
It's not quite the hit he needs, but that might be.
No, that should be enough. I don't know. The arm in center field, that's Ken Griffey Jr. It looks like he's going to test him. He'll be in there easily. A 2-run cushion.
And the dab from the dad.
The dab from the dad. 3-1 lead for Daddy Dimu.
Looking to get that bullpen set early. He thinks he's got it here. And again, as we continue our round robin of games, we're going to head over to Dayhole versus Plasma. 3-2 in the bottom of the third. We got a bunch of close games to look at today.
Oh, yeah. There's not going to be any short of good games today, especially with the quick action of these 5-inning setups. As he gets that one up the middle for a single.
Nice little piece of hitting right there. Right up the middle, over top those infielders' heads.
Yeah, leadoff hit in the third inning.
You were hitting like that the other day. In real life, you had some of those. Nice
yeah, I did. As he's stealing here, he'll be in there easily with that 81 speed. No contest.
81 speed, more than enough to get you to the next base in MLB
easily.
The Show.
Easily. You can walk there and get there in time.
So we have a little bit interesting pitching angle here. This is starting to come
back. We haven't
back.
seen before is gets that one. That's going to be a big insurance run here. He's not going to go home with it. That is now a 2-run lead.
That is
Plasma.
Plasma trying to show he's gonna
ground ball. That's off the glove. Is that Lindor at shortstop?
Oh,
my goodness.
That is not helpful.
No, that's just
right there.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that forkball was just missed.
Wow, look at that bullpen. We're in the third inning. I mean, I guess maybe you can hold on for dear life, but that's only a few pitchers left with, I feel like, a whole lot of game left to play.
I agree.
I mean, Plasma's got a 2-run lead. He got 2 guys on. Still nobody out as he pops that one foul. I don't think he's going to get there in time.
I don't know.
In the seats. Just barely out of reach.
Wasn't quite able to reach over and bring that one back in.
Hey, now he's got a 2-strike count on him here against Frank Thomas.
Oh, nice.
He's fighting. He's fighting. Plasma's a tough out. He is a tough. I cannot tell you how many times Plasma has ruined my day in Battle Royale. Dead center field. Just in front of the track. He's going to be tagging from second here. And Dayhole doesn't even hit the cutoff, so he will be safe. I mean, he would have been safe by a mile either way. But
that nice little hit there to move the runners up, get you runners at the corners. Just got to watch out for that tricky double play that MLB is known to throw at you.
Yep, there was. I mean, this could be a different game. Just if that ball didn't fall off the glove there of Lindor as he gets that one shallow left center field.
Do you test this? Do you test it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's going for it.
The throw into the plate. He's out.
Oh,
that is
what
huge.
A throw.
That is huge. The difference between being down 2 runs to 3, especially in this, being in the 4th inning now of a 5-inning game is huge.
Yeah.
So what a throw to come up clutch there. Let's see if Dayhole can answer back with anything. And again, I talked about it earlier. The mindset here is, you just got to try and chip away. Not try and do too much at the plate. Chip away, especially in Chip Stadium. Again, being that ball flies here.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, and he botches it.
A little bit of karma, I think.
No, yeah, okay. Now all is right in the world. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you have Steve Pearce trying to barehand a play.
I mean he tries his hardest, but
was that Steve Pearce at second base? It looked like
it looked like.
I could.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Don't quote me on that.
Oh, going for a 97 speed.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. Getting that speed on base. If he can get that run right back, it's a different ball game.
A truly different ball game as that
man. Pops that one up, swings at a bad one there. That runner will have to run back to first.
What a play by Plasma.
Oh, my gosh. He got...
No.
Oh, what was that?
What just happened?
Runners are safe. I don't know if that was intentional by Plasma to try and get, the major speed out at second base.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I would assume, but I don't know. But if that was the plan, that backfired, that backfired quick.
I thought that was the A-Rod play right there. Let it drop and then just
that's what I thought, too.
Second.
That's what I thought, too.
MLB The Show said not today.
No.
Not today.
Wow. That's a big break for Dayhole here.
That is a huge break. And this comes back to what you said, how 3 runs versus 2 runs.
Opposite field power there. He's definitely going to attack from second base, try and get 90 feet closer to try and get back.
Now, he doesn't need to get all of them this inning, but one.
Oh, no. Again, yeah.
But one, I think, is where we got to go.
You got to have that mentality. You got to try and chip away. And he's going to be stealing here. I don't know. I think he probably would have had that base stolen if he laid off that pitch. But
so
I don't know.
We're seeing a trend right now of very heavy base running aggressiveness.
Oh, yeah. It's huge.
I think these small innings, people are trying to steal every little inch that they can.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, we saw it last game with 68 speeds. That's hit up the middle. That's going to be the second for one. Back to first for a double play. And Dayhole could not capitalize on the mishaps there on Plasma's side. So that all worked out. The score is the same, 4-2.
That fingers? He brought in the nice rally fingers, the mustache on full display.
Oh, it looks fantastic. I couldn't rock that.
No. I don't know, actually.
No, definitely.
You got the nose for it.
No, I don't have the nose for anything. Unless you need a bus to park a plane, military-grade plane. If you got a bus to, got one of those to park, I'm your man.
Dayhole over here, just pure intensity, staring at that monitor, trying to keep the runs off the board with Schwarber up. That's a little bit of a hard task.
Yeah, again, and the same ballpark that we've seen in Ship It Stadium. That's hit up the middle into the auto shift, and he snags it for the first out.
So you're a fan of the auto shift, right?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I am not a fan of the auto shift. You should be able to set your shift like a real man. First pitch misses there. It's a little bit outside for ball 1. And that's going to be jumped a little bit there to the second baseman on the first for out number 2 in the inning. So
nice.
Dayhole, rebounding nicely after last inning.
Nice and easy.
Yeah,
Fingers giving him exactly what he needed to.
Yep.
Nice, easy plays. Just the doctor ordered. Nothing. Not having to do any extravagant runs. If he keeps pitching like this and keeps hitting like he was last inning, he'll be in good shape.
Well, that one is hit a dead center field. Camped under it nicely. That should get him out of the inning as it does. Which is good for Dayhole, by the way. Being able to get out of that inning without any more damage being done. But, man, if I'm Dayhole, I'm kicking myself after last inning. If he wasn't trying to base run cheese him, that could have been a run. And that runner with a 73 speed at first base could have wrapped around to third, 90 feet away from another one. You get a tie ball game.
Exactly.
And now, just like that, we are 3 outs away from Dayhole being eliminated from the tournament.
It's amazing how fast these games go. You think you got time, and next thing you know, you look up and
That's the 5th inning.
Exactly. And
Like,
BR,
I'm kind of surprised.
the thing is with BR is that it's 3 innings.
Yep.
And you're used to 9-inning games when you play ranked seasons. Now you got this 5 innings.
Gives
And
you
you
a
think
little
you
bit
got-
more wiggle room, but still, it's
Not
like,
as
wait
much
a
as you
minute.
think.
Yeah.
It's only 6
And he
more
pops
outs.
that one up behind a home plate. He's camped underneath it. That'll be the first out. Dayhole down to his last 2 outs.
It is now, of course, make or break time for Dayhole. I don't think he can do it with 1 out remaining. I think he's got to get something going.
Especially with that split finger cheese there on the mound. Plasma behind the sticks. I mean, it'll be a tough task. I mean, again, we're in ship. Anything can happen.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm trying to look at that flag over there. I can't quite. It looks like the wind's blowing
it
over
does
to
look
the
like
left.
the wind is blowing out a little bit to left field.
Yeah.
He hits that one up the middle. That's going to be a 1-out knock. That's a 1-out hit. That's a big
Good
hit. Huge hit. So Raleigh Fingers standing in. Let me pinch hit with Chris Davis.
Smart move. Smart move. Chris Davis, of course, able to just get that nice little pop.
Yeah. And Chris Davis can really drive one here. But again, we're seeing it with 68 speed. He is out at second base with the foot first slide that you really don't see that much on those stolen base attempts.
Not what you want to see at all. That one's going
Chris
to be driven
Davis,
deep.
high fly ball, right center field. That is at the track at the wall and caught. Missed it by a few feet, and Dayhole has been eliminated. Plasma will move on.
And speaking of a beating, your friend Kyle, FOS member, finds himself in a hole right now. Down 4-2, bottom 3. What do you make of this?
I make absolutely nothing of this. Enma is very good.
Remember,
Kyle is very good.
Remember, this is Kyle playing an Enma's account.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Kyle's using Enma's account.
Oh, he's playing Enma's account.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. So, yeah. My bad. I completely missed that.
So we know Kyle's been practicing a lot recently. Getting ready for this.
he's been going to him. But he gets the hit there on the pitcher wall, and that'll be an unfortunate hit.
If I
with
recall
2 outs in the
correctly,
inning.
I think you were giving him a little bit of motivation.
Oh, yeah. No, I told him I don't think he could do it. Maybe I'm getting in his head a little bit here. But we'll see what happens. He's got a runner on with 2 outs in the 3rd inning. I mean, he's still got 7 outs to work with.
Oh, that bullpen is nice, though. Looking at that at Dennis Eckersley card.
I'm not even going to look at the bullpen with Kyle. You know, Kyle, we saw it last year. We see it a lot when he streams. Again, he's of a different breed.
He really is.
He can flip it like a switch. It's absolutely incredible what these guys. I mean, literally, he could swing right here, tie the game. Even if he does it next inning, he can have back-to-back home runs. We got a new ball game. That is what Kyle is capable of, and we've seen it time and time again. So a 2-run lead, I'm not concerned at all.
And we have a little bit of breaking news.
Oh, what do we have?
We have a bet that has been completed.
Oh, you
A
don't
bet
say.
has
Between
been completed.
Factus and Big Ol' Buck?
So we've got a DS Woodbat score update for you, changing the way bats are made and changing the way the game is played. And Fact has changed the game up on Buck. And he changed the way Factus is going to be seeing a lot of Cubs cheering coming from that point.
You don't say. My boy Factus got the dub. Did I call it or did I call it?
I think you called it.
I think I called it.
I would like to shake your hand, sir.
Thank you. What do I win?
A handshake.
All right,
if you
fine.
want,
You know
now,
what?
if you want, you can
That'll do.
hold the DS Woodbat,
You know what? Again,
the proud
just
sponsor of these score updates.
a fine piece of art, if you ask me.
I fully agree.
Beautiful.
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 Almost as beautiful as Factus smiling as he sees Go Cubs Go play over that sub
Hey,
alert. And also, I think there's a producer in the house right now who's going to be
Oh,
enjoying
yeah.
that.
But here's the cool thing is that Factus won the game.
He did.
But at the same time, Buck's going to get that sub revenue. So
That's very
he
true.
kind of wins. He
It-
kind of wins. He'll get a monthly sub out of Factus guaranteed just for the memes.
For a year.
For a
For
year.
12 months. He's gonna get-
GG's on that big old Buck.
Let me tell you, if you were in that bet and you had a Dodger and you had to play the Dodgers song, I'd be subbing to you every month. I'd be gifting subs.
Not worth it. Not worth. I will live on the streets before I do that. I will live on the streets.
Okay. And speaking of another gay score update,
You
that
don't
we're gonna
say.
jump to. Again, courtesy of DS Woodbats. Daddy WTV adding a little bit. It's now up 3-1.
3-1. Are
3
you
to
kidding
1.
me? What inning are we in here? The 5th inning.
He's looking
Daddy Dimmu is literally 3 outs away, but Major Home Run has runners on the corners here with
Yeah.
nobody out, and Duke Snyder coming in.
Dad actually has
Oh,
the
Dad's
runners
hitting.
on
My bad.
the-
I
And
thought he was
good
a home
thing
team
he
here.
is for Dad because
He'll
what
get
a
that-
catch.
That tumbling animation there, and that'll be a big insurance run.
I think in that case the animation might have actually saved a little bit more runs there.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Because that would have been a miss, I think.
Yep. And he misses that one, blowing away for ball 1.
So if you are Major Home Run right now,
Oof.
what's your mentality? I mean,
All hands on deck.
Right?
I mean, you're hoping for, those cheeky animations. You're hoping that you can just, find a good pitch to hit. But I mean, dude, if Dimmu beats Major Home Run here, I'm gonna be kind of upset because I can't beat Major. I might have beaten him once in a BR game. He probably was doing a redraft. So I mean, he's not gonna let me live this down.
if it
He
makes
won't.
you feel better, I've only beaten Major once, and I played him a few times.
You
too.
beat Major?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow, this is just a bad day for me. This is bad. I'm not
Hey.
having fun now. As
You
he
know-
rips that
Oh!
down the line, glove side of the first baseman, and that will get runners at second and third with one away.
Can you smell what the
Wow.
dad is cooking?
Yo, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised that we're this far in the game. He's held Major to 1 run,
In the first inning.
and
So it wasn't even like Major stole one down the line. After he gave up that run, Dad seemed to really clamp down.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
So you've
You tip
played.
your cap.
You of course played the Daddy Dimmu before.
Oh yes, I have.
Does he normally pitch this well?
No, not at all. He's batting practice.
So he's really stepped his game up for this tournament.
Apparently, I don't know. I don't
I'm
know if he
quite
was
impressed.
juicing before the game, but yeah.
And again, we have another DS Woodbats score update for you. A quick check-in on that Your Friend Kyle game. Again, changing the way bats are made, changing the way the game is played. And Kyle might need to change the way his game is played because he is now down 6-2.
6-2 in the 4th inning. He's got 2 outs in the 4th inning.
He
So this is
Wind blowing out 6 miles an hour.
yeah, it's time. It's time to buck up.
He's got to get through this one
He's
more
gonna
batter.
leave in.
Well, Kyle is
Oh,
still
hello.
pitching.
Kyle is pitching. God, man, I'm doing terrible with those right now.
It's okay. That's why I'm here. We're still here.
Cool,
You're still
wow.
in shock.
No, I think the PSN is throwing me off a lot.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair. I mean, I get it. It's a little tough, and that's not going to be a pitcher hit that I think we were all hoping for.
Oh no, not at all. That will end the inning, and Kyle will have a chance here to answer back.
Do you think we see a pitcher home run this tournament?
I do not
You do
think
not?
so. Not today. Not today. There's a possibility of that tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
When
yeah.
we got those full 9-inning games. Sure, I could see that being a possibility with those. When you get to the Elite 8.
So-
But today, nah.
The thing with Kyle here is you're going to have to really try to settle down, wait for your pitches. It's very hard to do when you're down.
Yep.
Especially down 6-2, you feel like you have to be
6-2,
hyper aggressive
Yep.
because that's 5 runs to win in an inning and 2/3. So you really got to find a way to settle down, take a deep breath, look for your pitches, which Kyle is good at naturally. However, it's still a very rough spot to be in.
No, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I think that still, again, Kyle has that ability, to get the ball rolling, get that line moving. We could see that here, but time is of the essence
4
as he
outs.
hits into another out.
This would be
Both
a
to dead
major
center.
upset. A major upset.
Oh, it would be huge, but it would be kind of cool.
it would
you
be.
know,
It
because,
would be madness.
It would be, Kyle get knocked out that early.
Oh,
Crazy.
As Kyle's gonna fly out, we're gonna jump quick to another game here. Jur's bases loaded situation to steal from our good friend Scuffy McGee.
Wow,
Bases loaded situation, chat.
Bases loaded against Serenity. 2 outs in the first inning. This is a big pitch here. 0-2. Looks at that one. Now 1-2 count. Looks like he has the finest in Josh Hader on the mound.
So we've got a little bit
And he hits that one high and deep to left field.
and that's
Well,
all
it looks
it's
like
going to be.
it's going to die on the track.
And Quash almost get that mental stream deck going there.
Yeah, I was reaching for a
You
button.
were reaching for it. You were going, where's it at? Where's it at? So, again, courtesy of our good friends, DS Woodbats. I think we got another breaking news.
Another breaking score. We got a score.
We do. We got
Coming down the wire. Again,
Yeah,
courtesy of DS Bats. Changing the way bats are made and changing the way the game is played.
You know what? They're really doing a good job. And again, Eddie Dimmu, surprising us all. Surprising us all.
Wow.
4-1.
I need to make a deal with the viewers watching this. Right? Do not tell Dimmu that I've lost a major and that I take personal offense to the fact that Dimmu won against Major in a major tournament. Just do me a solid, just once. Just do me a solid. Don't tell him. Don't bring it up.
If you agree, let's get some ones in chat.
Don't even nothing. Just don't.
We want to see
All right?
you agree.
A gentleman's agreement. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
But wow. Daddy Dimmu with the win, and not even a slap. I mean, 4-1.
4-1.
He held a major home run
To one.
to one
Uno.
run. I'm so yeah. You gotta tip your cap. You gotta tip your cap.
I can't.
Not you. Don't tip him.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
tip my cap privately.
Okay.
Don't thank him.
We got to get you a hat in the booth so you can just tip it. Just on the table
Yeah,
so you can
as
just.
long as it's not a Dodgers hat.
No,
But yeah, no. It's oh my gosh. Wow, that blows me away. That blows me
4-1.
away.
I mean, Daddy Dimmu has been a joy to meet this week. We've been hanging out with him a lot. And let me tell you, he's been full of surprises. From Top Golf to this.
Yeah, dude, he's got them daddy hacks, man. He knows how to swing the golf club. As we're gonna circle back around here. Oh, Big Cap.
Big Cap.
Big Cap is
Big Cap.
won 4-1.
The word I'm getting right now is 4-1.
Wow, how about that?
So a Philly fan moving on. Big Cap, of course, also known as the Madden guy.
Oh yeah, the mad guy who broke into the community.
The Madden guy.
Big Philly fan with Bryce Harper too.
He really, I'm sure he was happy to see that Bryce Harper home run early. He didn't see it,
Yep.
but we're gonna tell him about it. We're gonna tell him about it.
Oh, let's do it, man. Well, not before we jump back to Jers Net. We're playing Hilm Serenity.
The Fro.
Still up 2-1 in the second inning.
Now let me tell you about Serenity real quick. His hair game is on point. Your
Yo,
hair game's
I'm
on point.
so jealous.
Your
of
hair
his
game is on point. His hair game blows your hair game out of the water.
Oh, easily. Are you kidding me?
Like,
I wish my hair had that volume.
I mean, right?
It's
How
just
do you
nuts.
maintain that?
My or
No,
his
no,
hair?
look, his hair.
Why are you asking? Have you
I'm just
seen
wondering,
my
like,
hair? Do
Looks
I
quite-
look
quite
like I
nice.
have an afro?
No, but it looks quite
No,
nice right now.
I don't know the answer. It's a
And-
very touchy subject. I try and give all the volume I can to my hair. Then I could take one good look at Serenity, and he's like, "Yeah, it must be nice to have flat hair. Can't relate."
Right?
Oh, I got a full count here.
And of
Griffey
course,
on deck.
speaking of volume, that nice hair volume you got, Serenity trying to keep the volume of
Woo!
Jers's hits down, and just like
Well,
that,
he's
Jers says,
not going to be able to. That's going to be a leadoff double. And again, with Griffey on deck and a runner in scoring position, Jers set him up nicely to start the inning.
one thing I want to talk about with Jers, this time last year, in fact, 1 year and almost exactly a year ago, there was a bet made by Jers in this very tournament.
How about that? Tell me about it.
If I recall, he promised to lose 70 pounds if Zeke lost, and he did it.
Wow.
He did it.
He lost the weight as he gained a run. Up now 3-1 here on that RBI single. And I'll tell you what, we got another DS Bats score update. Again, DS Bats changing the way bats are made and changing the way the game is played.
We have a 2-seed upset.
Another, wow, really?
I believe Andrew just beat out Squints.
You don't say.
15-seed over 2. Not quite a UMBC situation, but close. Not
Wow.
quite a 1-seed upset at 16. We got a
Still.
15 upsetting a 2-seed. Anything can happen in these tournaments.
Anything, especially
Anything
early
happens.
on these 5-inning games. It's
I mean,
incredible. It's
That is
incredible.
absolutely incredible. And you know what? We're going to transition back to that Jers game because, well, he just got blown wide open.
You know, wait, what happened?
A little birdie told me that it's now 5-1.
5-1.
5-1.
We were just there a second
I know,
ago.
right?
All right. Looks like Jers is sitting comfortably. Still nobody out. And now 5-1 as that one is hit deep to left field, but that will curve just a little bit. Foul.
Whoa.
Wow, how about that? 5-1. Jers is not messing around. That one misses just a bit
Jers
inside.
is focused.
He's laser focused. Jers, a great story. Jers is a great story. I mean, the guy came over from the NHL community, the competitive scene. And I remember when he first came over, he was in my streams. He was in a lot of people's streams, asking for tips, really trying to be competitive with MLB. And with the amount of time he spent with the game, he's done really well for himself. I mean,
100% agree.
It's kind of maybe a controversial topic. Say, oh, he's a top 10 player. I don't know. I haven't looked at the stats. I don't know if he's a top 10, top 20, top 50. All I know is that he's really brought himself a long way. He's really, really good at the game.
Oh, yeah. And another person in the community who has really come a long way, especially made an enormous story break a few days ago. We are going over to Coop versus Ron 247. Coop, a little bit of notoriety right now. I think he broke a Sandlot story.
Yeah, you know what he did? Coop from This Week in MLB The Show.
Wonderful podcast.
Beautiful,
Wonderful
gorgeous, delicious podcast. Ultra savory podcast. Broke the news on a TV series revolving around the same cast that played in The Sandlot as kids, now as adults. News still breaking, still coming down the wire. But, I mean, what do you think of that?
Man, if you're not watching this, if you're not going to be watching this TV series, I got one thing to say to you. You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, you're
killing me,
to
Smalls.
say the least. That's, I mean, I can understand, people just, want to leave it as is. If it's not fixed, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But, I mean, at the same time, I don't know. I think it'd be great to see where the kids are at now. If they have kids of their own, going on their own baseball endeavors, are they going to steal, their old man's, signed Ken Griffey Jr. ball? I don't know. But, I mean, the shenanigans that we could see, I'm excited for as he gets from the swing through there. And that is the inning.
That is the inning. Coop down by 1. And we're going to head on over to Sparky of the Firm against Lace and Grace. Tie game right now. Flash, tell us the story.
Story about what?
This game right now.
This game? I don't know. I just got here.
Oh, me too. I thought you were here before me.
You
told me you were taking 2 cars.
It's 3-3 here in the 5th inning. 1 out, 1 on. Man, that's wild. I bet the nerves are just killing him right now. Wow, what a take.
Do we see an extra inning game?
3-0 count. I don't know if he's going to give himself the green light here. He does as he rips that one foul.
I think that ball had first baseman's mitt written all over it there. I'm taking that foul.
Oh, and he pops that one. Routine to center field. Can of corn.
Can of corn is right.
That's 2 down in the inning. But again, runner still on base here. Finest JD is no joke. He might as well be an immortal.
You're right. I think he goes in the same class as
Well, that wannabe immortal pops it up. Left side of the infield in foul territory, just in front of the dugout. That will end the inning. We are going to extras here.
Free baseball.
With Sparky and Lace and Grace.
Free baseball. Who doesn't like free baseball?
I don't know, but whoever, they're crazy if they don't.
Right.
They're crazy if they don't.
Who said they need to make baseball more exciting? Said that.
I don't know, someone by the name of...
Someone who's never watched an FOS Invitational.
Probably sounds about right.
Right. They haven't seen the fun.
Sounds about right. As Lace and Grace here is going to pinch hit Finest Jose Ramirez.
I mean, Gagne, I like that
that
turtleneck he's going for right now.
Yeah, Gagne's a good one. Gagne, actually, if you saw, that's the last pitcher he's got. 6th inning.
And there's something that you brought up earlier.
What did I bring up earlier?
I think you said that your friend Kyle.
Oh, what about him?
Your friend Kyle, you could never count him out.
Did I say that?
I think you're 2 for 2.
I think I said that. You know what I
2.
did? Tie game in the 5th inning. Your friend Kyle comes back to tie it up 6-6.
Now, it is the bottom of the 5th, so we could still see a walk-off.
It's incredible. Yeah, I mean, 1 bad pitch here. Notice 2 outs, but still, he could walk it off. That would be... Oh, incredible. That would be incredible.
This posture we're seeing right here, this lean forward in the seat, indicative.
Yes, that
indicative
is,
of a
that is
blown
what we like
lead.
to call shock.
I think we all do that. You know the game. Oh, you're winning comfortably, and all of a sudden this tie game, you find yourself sitting at the edge of your seat. You're just like,
Dude, Kyle was a few outs away with a 4-run deficit. He'll hit that one right to the second baseman. So he's gonna have a chance here.
He is
to try and get out in front. Put some pressure on Kyle.
Hey! Now we're getting more free baseball.
More free
baseball.
How about that? You gotta love it. You gotta love the competition. I mean, crazy.
No, if only
6-6 in the
if
sixth
only
inning.
they kept the snack stand open after. I would like to go get a beer for next.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah. But of course, the fans are still in their seats, and we hope you guys are still in your seats too. The knuckle curve just missed, and now I'm doing your job, Clash. So please take it away.
That's what? Oh yeah, I'm the play-by-play guy. Look at that. That one just floats right in there down the middle for a strike. 1-2 on Bryce Harper.
Now I know that you do like Apex Legends.
Oof!
But
got him swinging.
That little Mirage imitation there, on point.
Oh, thank you.
On point.
I
there.
practiced that for
Good,
today
good.
specifically.
Oh, just to get the I love it.
So we got some Alex Wood cheese here
Knuckle
as
curve.
he's getting him flailing at those pitches. 0-1 count now. Good eye there.
Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that changeup.
That was the pitch. That was the pitch right there.
Kyle's got to be real careful with that pitch.
Yep.
He's got to be real careful with that pitch.
And that will be routine in left center field. Center fielder racing in. That is out number 2. Now, oh man, that's a tough spot to be in. You're 1 out away from the inning being over, and he got Kyle due up next inning and
Hitting
right now,
like he's been hitting.
Yeah, the momentum is all on Kyle's side now because he made that comeback. You know Kyle's sitting there absolutely fired up.
He's got the music turned off. He's got music playing. He's got the music turned off. You know who that controller is just ripped.
Oh, you know, especially when I know we weren't in this game when it happened, as that one is hit to shallow left field, just get underneath the ball. That should wrap up the inning. We're going to the bottom half here. We're going to see if Kyle can walk it off and move on to the next round.
So you're 2 for 2. Or are you going to make it 3 for 3?
Wow, how about that? I called Factus, and so far, at least this point, I said that,
Actually, you are 3 for 3.
Wait, what?
You are 3 for 3 because you already got Dad, you got this, and you got the Factus call.
I didn't call Dad, did I?
Yeah, you said. Well, I'm going to give it to you anyway.
I don't think I did.
But we've got even
right into
more
the shift.
craziness happening in extra innings. Sparky and Lace and Grace. They're trading blows right now. 5-4.
5-4 in the 6th inning, you don't say.
So, I do want to bring this up. Lace and Grace, who's currently in the lead 5-4, is known for asking all of his followers, are you Team Lacey or Team Gracie?
Woo! As he beats out an infield single there.
I want to ask you, are you Team Lacey or Team Gracie?
The answer is yes.
I appreciate that answer.
There you
Me
go.
too.
Ooh, there's that splitter lowering in right on the corner. Beautiful pitch. There's a fastball, has him looking there. For strike 2. 0-2, runner on first. And that will bounce off the catcher. That will not move the runner up, though. He'll stay put at first. 1-2 count now on, it looks like Kyle Schwarber. No, is that Lindor? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's gone. There's
now
Schwarber.
It's Kyle Schwarber.
There's Schwarber.
You knew
All
he
right.
was coming.
What a beautiful pitch there to get the strikeout. And Schwarber will chop that one to the second base side. On to 2 for 1. On to 1. Not in time.
Schwarber with the
Schwarber.
wheels.
How about that? Beats it out to stay alive. Will that pay off? Javier Baez now standing in. 2 outs. He'll chop that one up the middle.
That won't do it.
And Sparky has been eliminated. And we have a new score update provided to you by DS Bats, changing the way bats are made and changing the way the game is played. So,
I think you'd like to talk about something. I think you want to talk about something.
I do want to talk about something.
Please tell the people what you want to talk about.
So, Kyle walked it off while we were checking in there.
Backflip and everything.
Sparky. That, I told you guys. I told you.
You can't stop watching any of these games. You know what you need? You need like 20 monitors just all over the place.
You know what's funny is that I vaguely remember Kyle doing something very similar last year for the tournament. You know,
I think
being
you're
down,
right.
everyone counting him out. Then he's
Back in it again.
He's back in it. He walked it off. He moves on.
So I think we should take this time and talk about our two brackets. We've got the Breaking Company and Banff
Yeah,
Breakers.
you know what we do? How about that? So we got Carl Dude and CJ who developed Breaking Company. And then we got Banff Breakers. Banff Breakers, you want to take that one, right?
Of course, you know, Banff Breakers offers sports fans and collectors the chance to own their favorite team's cards for the fraction of the cost. Unless, of course, you are our co-producer Subtape, in which case he just magically gets Shohei cards.
Yep.
And without that, we're going to take a quick 1-minute break. We're going to show you guys a little bit of Banff Breakers, and we'll be right back after this.
What's up, guys? Fitness23 here with BanffBreakers.com. Oh my goodness. Wow. Panini Sigs brings the fire, boys. Oh no. 3 of 3. Oh my god. This is officially the greatest box of Elite of all time. Oh, baby. That is sick right there. Matty Ice. Oh, get out of here.
No! How about this one? Bang! The box just keeps on going!
Company again, founded by Carl Dude and CJ, also known as Outside Slider. Breaking Company strives to introduce people to the wonders of baseball card breaking and allowing people to acquire their favorite cards at a low cost. I mean, I don't know about you. I bought into a few different breaks. I haven't pulled fire personally because I tend to go for the Giants, and unfortunately, there's just not a lot of fire pulls with the Giants when you do those breaks.
And before we get back into our game, we got one more group we'd like to thank. We all talk about this fancy headset we're wearing. Provided courtesy of Ver. Audio for the broadcast was provided by Ver. Ver is a leading global provider of production equipment with the world's largest inventory of rental equipment. Ver supplies the most advanced technology to a broad array of clients in TV, cinema, live events, and broadcast and corporate markets. So thank you, Ver, for providing these wonderful...
These are really comfy, too. I like them a lot. Hope you guys are enjoying the audio quality. We're going to take you guys back now to the Jers and Serenity game, where, well, we have a little bit of an update for you.
I think we do. Do I see 2 men on base there for Serenity?
Looks like it. For Serenity, who has cut the lead in half, 6-3 in the top of the fourth, 2 men on.
Oh,
He'll take that splitter lone away for ball one.
Notice again the lean. Jers going with the chair lean again. Common thing to see in this community.
Very. It's effective.
Now, unless of course you're Clutch Silver, in which case you get rid of the chair lean altogether. And you do just stand up.
Yeah, Clutch doesn't need a chair, man.
He's
tall enough
up.
where he's still, his head barely peeks over the edge of the table.
Oh,
and Serenity golfs that one left field. That's going to bring home a couple and set one up in scoring position again. He'll play that off the wall, get it in quickly, but just like that, we have ourselves a one-run ball game.
Jers
here
is
late.
Very lucky there that did not quite scrape over the fence.
Oh, very.
But now he's got to face the Bryce Harper.
No, he's going to go with the matchup here. Josh Hader coming in to face to face Bryce Harper.
Josh Harper?
Josh Harper. Bryce Harper.
Fix the cover.
A new Philly. How about that? Should have been a Giant, but he's a Philly now. I guess what's
I would prefer him to be a Giant personally.
Dude,
I wouldn't have to see him as much.
Man, he looks so much better in Giants colors.
I agree. I don't have to see him.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't take it from me, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some screenshots out there. Orange is his color. But it's all said and done. We got a 2-2 count now on Bryce Harper, and he's gonna pop that one up in foul territory. So he'll leave one stranded on second base. That's going to end the inning. Now it's up to Jers to try and, put some distance back between the two here. And Serenity's down to his last 3 outs. But that was a huge inning. That was huge. And, the ability to clutch up there with 2 outs and bring those 2 guys in was huge. And as you see there, Jers down to one more pitcher in the bullpen.
So one thing we always talk about with these games is called winning the inning. You may not take back the lead, but you do enough to make sure that your team wins the inning, and you win enough innings. That tends to lead to winning the game. Serenity right now is winning this inning.
Yeah, exactly.
He's brought this game back to 1. What does Jers have to do to take the inning back?
He's got, string some hits together. That's all you can do is, try and get that gap back between those two.
Agreed.
A comfortable gap. Again, we're seeing it here again, playing in Ship It Stadium where the ball does fly. Now, I can't see any flags with this camera angle here, but, there could be a wind factor. I mean, it did look like the ball jumped off the bat. Kind of crazy there.
It did just stop at the end, though.
Yeah.
It didn't quite make it over.
True. Good point.
Oh.
Look at him swinging there on a slider right down the middle.
And Jers wants that one back.
Yeah, no, he is kicking himself.
Serenity, I think, is doing a little bit of hallelujah after that pitch.
Oh, yeah, no. Serenity's like, oh, thank you for not hitting that. Wow. That one missed a little bit outside from ball 1. As we got Willie Stargell standing. And I haven't seen a whole lot of Willie outside of BR this year. I don't see him that much in those ranked seasons lineups. I mean, of course, the Immortals are in and all of that, but Willie Stargell, I don't know, man. He's got one of those swings. He's a good bat to have.
I agree. Me. I do like his swing. I find it very smooth, very easy to use, and I think
it's got a nice little leg kick. Watch his leg.
I will watch his leg.
It's just comfy.
Nice little gentle there.
It just kind of gets you into that rhythm. I mean, 3-1 count on Stargell. He's got the green light. If he sees a good one, he's going to swing as he does left center field. I don't think that one's going to have enough to get out. Die. That will be caught.
I'm questioning this wind. I'm questioning this wind a little bit.
You're questioning the wind.
I think it's coming in just a little bit. 1, maybe 2 miles an hour.
I mean, I don't know. He was underneath that one a little bit.
But if the wind was blowing out and Ship It, that ball is like 225,000 feet over the fence.
Yeah, you could be right.
I think 1, maybe 2 miles an hour in. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah, but even then, that's not that big of a difference, right? Yeah. I don't think 1 or 2 is.
You never really. I mean, it is MLB The Show.
Yeah, true story.
You can never discount anything.
Oof, what a take there. The count is now 2-1.
That high leg kick from the finger.
Ooh, chops that one to third base side. That is going to end the inning. Jers does still have a 1-run lead. Serenity has 3 outs to work with to try and tie this thing up. If not, take the lead.
Jers had a big run in last year's tournament. I don't think he's ready to bow out yet, but neither is Serenity.
And he's got the home field advantage. I mean, worst case, we see him in the bottom half of the inning try to walk it off, or, not going to get way ahead of myself.
Or we don't see a bottom of an inning.
Lead. Right, exactly.
Yeah, we can see a bottom.
Now, the one thing here is that he's only got the 1 pitcher left. I mean, Koji, he does have the split finger cheese. I cannot see who the third hitter is, but it seems like he's questioning whether or not he should bring in Uehara.
I think Jers is third hitter.
Okay, you know what? I am not a fan of your logic right now. Okay. All right? Look. He's got Josh Hader.
Can we pause for a minute and look at those batting averages with Mike Schmidt?
Yeah.
Seems a little high.
Little nutty. A little nutty. He's going to go with the matchup here as he I mean, personally, if you're asking me, as he should.
So it looks like we got Thomas Schmidt and then Bench.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Definitely 100%. I'm going with that. But I guess I could see him,
and they're
double questioning
blowing
himself.
Across the field at 9 miles an hour.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So we were both wrong.
Yeah, no, we were. Yeah, we did not call that at all. We were not even close.
We got to work on that.
Yeah, we were not even close.
No.
I mean, I didn't even call it. You did. I don't take credit for that at all. Looks like Jers is now hyping up his chat. He is not ready to give up the lead.
Well, we got to check that pause timer there. That pause timer down to 12 seconds, 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they have a gentleman's agreement.
They better.
Yeah, they should. They should. Otherwise, man, that'd be kind of stinky.
That would be. That would be very disrespectful.
Serenity knows what's up. He knows what's up. Jers hyping up his chat, taking a drink, hydrating himself, as it's very important for streamers. It gets hot, it gets sweaty.
It does.
I'll tell you what, it is work.
He's
getting loosey-goosey. But again, he's got the matchup in his favor. Frank Thomas, Mike Schmidt, and Johnny Bench do up this inning. Last chance for Serenity if he wants to stay alive and have a shot to move on to the next round.
We got a little YouTube versus Twitch action going on here.
Classic.
Back-to-back
splitters. Got him in a quick 0-2 count.
Interesting pitch selection here, going up.
0-2 pitch. Hits that one up the middle. He's going to field that one cleanly. That's going to be 1 out. A big out. You don't want to get the leadoff guy on, so that's a big first out for Jers. But, you got the free swinging Mike Schmitty up at the plate.
And Schmidt, we saw those batting averages. It might be against the computer. It might be against Diamond Dynasty teams. We don't know. Still got to respect it.
Yeah, hard to know for sure. Misses there. But that's, interesting pitch sequence there, too. Starting with the fastball up when, it's pretty safe to assume he's sitting on that splitter with that kind of being the meta in the game.
Oh, Serenity wants that one back.
Oh, yeah, that was a cookie. That was a cookie. But then again, going to that splitter on the hands right after the fastball. That's a good pitch sequence. He hits that one up the middle. Somehow miraculously avoids the pitcher wall.
We gotta ask Serenity how he does that.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude.
I can't. Every time I do that,
yeah, streamer hacks.
Right?
Streamer hacks for sure.
But
for
you're a streamer.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I'm half a streamer.
Yeah. Oh, we got a ground ball here. That should be a routine double play as Jers Network moves on to the next round. Serenity could not capitalize on that 1-out hit. So again, Jers will move on. You can tell he's fired up. And that is the ball game. We're going to take you guys over to Coop versus Razor Shark.
Round 2, I think.
Round 2.
Round
Already.
two.
Can you
Already
believe
round 2.
that?
Folks, this day is flying by.
So far, so good.
And again, we thank you folks for joining us today. I am Terps. You are Quash.
That is who I am. Yes,
and
sir.
You are you. And thank you for being here. As Coop finds himself in a little bit of a good position there. Up 2-1 on Razor Shark.
Looks like, I don't know. Is that, no, that's.
Yeah, Coop is
Is
batting.
it?
That's Coop, his camera.
Oh, top hat. Well, I know he's batting, but I'm
Top
looking at
hat.
the score. So, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
he's
1-2.
down by 1.
It's down
That's
by
okay.
1.
Once I
You're
wasn't
rubbing
right.
off on me, man.
Woo!
You're
I was
rubbing off
right.
on me.
How about that? Man, feels good. I'm back on track.
There you go.
2-1. Coop's
That's
got
all-
some catch-up work to do.
That's all you needed. You just needed.
Oh, yeah, for
a little
sure.
push, yeah.
For
Need a little
sure.
push to get
dude.
back.
All right, that's going to be a ball. And now Coop's got a full count. Payoff pitch on the way from a guy we've seen a lot so far today, Alex Wood. He'll chop that one to the right side of the infield. Should be routine as it is for what looks like Bagwell.
Hey, he's heading over
first
in the
base.
bleachers.
Yeah, he's really excited to get that out there.
You know what it was? He saw the Prince Fielder YouTube video where he runs over and steals the guy's nachos.
Oh, the classic.
Yeah, right, that's what's going
Classic
on
as
right
Alex Wood lays that one in there. Sinker on the inside corner for strike 1.
Again, we are watching Cooper's Talent Kurt versus Razor Shark.
Oh, Schwarber crushes that to right field. Kiss it goodbye. Out of her. Tie game. Coop's got to be feeling pretty good about that. I'll tell you.
Notice how stoic he was on that home run. Not a lot of celebration.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Not a lot of celebration. Just real.
Nah,
real calm,
Coop is
cool.
old school, man.
He
He's
is.
old school.
He's
not-
rad, dude.
Dude, he is.
He's rad.
He is choice.
He is choice.
If you're asking me, he
I
is
agree.
choice. But again, just like that, we have another tie ball game. We're seeing a lot of really good games, I mean, early on in the tournament, it's really cool to see that. It's really cool to see all these really close games because you got the high seeds against the low seeds as Coop works a walk
And we got
there.
breaking news for fans of a former Orioles pitcher who found his way into postseason play. Zach Britton did, in fact, throw a ball.
How about that? Good for him. Good for him.
Good
man.
for him. Again, Cooperstown Kurt has a new podcast. It is called Rain Delay. Be sure to check it out.
Dude, yeah, Rain Delay. That is where the Sandlot story
Was
broke.
broken. Yeah.
Again, that was a breaking story through Coop's podcast, The Rain Delay. Again, if you have not checked that out, I'm pretty sure he has the links on his channel.
So we're going
And
to...
he's on the move there, sliding in foot first, out again.
So I want to ask you a question.
Interesting.
You think he's
Two
a
down.
Cubs fan? You think Coop's a Cubs fan?
Who, Coop, a Cubs
couldn't
fan?
really tell.
You know what? I don't know.
I don't know, right?
I haven't, I don't, it's a flip of the coin, 50-50 if you're asking me.
I mean, you could just... I mean, it is a nice neon sign. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean-
In all seriousness, you have to. Oh man, it's such a good setup as he checks his swing there. We got another full count. Coop is taking some good pitches. He fouls it. He's fighting.
He is. He's trying to...
He's
He
fighting.
already, in a sense, won the inning, tied the game back up. Now
Oh sure, yeah. As he pops that one up, shallow left field, racing in. That will end the inning. But man, Coop's gonna be feeling good to at least tie the game up. And I mean, yeah, he's in a good spot. He's in a good spot.
And now we're gonna take you guys over to Turbulent versus J-Rod, of course, of FOS. And Turbulent started the game off with a bang. First batter up, and he's already found himself up 1-0 on J-Rod.
1-0. Mike Scott, I'm just getting word in now that it's Mike Scott versus Mike Scott in this matchup again at Ship It Stadium. Was that last game? Last game with Coop was at Ship It Stadium too. We're
I'm
seeing
seeing a
almost
trend.
every game at Ship It so far. That's interesting.
I've also seen a pretty even mix of
Yeah.
pitchers too, so it's nice to see people. I think the no immortal rule is really forcing people to go out and find some other pitchers, which is nice.
And as he chops that one over to the third base side, he's going to play that on the hop on the first.
Now there is one
an out.
person in this community who will tell you that 1 run is not enough against J-Rod. 2 runs not enough against J-Rod.
No.
10 runs is not enough against
It's
J-Rod.
what I was saying, earlier with Kyle, is that again, you could still be up by a few runs in the 4th or 5th inning here with how this tournament's laid out, and you're not safe. You're not safe.
No, you're never
These guys, they're a different breed. They can flip a switch.
It's
like a home run derby.
It is.
It's like boom, boom, boom.
I mean, of course, you got, besides just our guys, I mean, guys like McGunsky, guys like Rebel.
Oh, sure,
like
yeah.
Zeke. You
Again.
name it. Those guys are just notorious.
They definitely, they all sit at the same lunch table, share their secrets again, because they're I don't know how they do it. I wish I did. I wish I had that kind
Every
of
so
skill.
often you have a game and you're just like, I feel good, and then you see you play against them and you're like, I don't feel so good no more.
Got a full count here. Payoff pitch on the way. Teddy ball game. And he'll round that one to the second baseman. We're out number 2.
Harmon Killebrew steps in. I haven't seen too many Harmon Killebrews in a while.
I haven't either. And it's weird because Harmon Killebrew, especially that new card that came out through a recent event, is actually pretty good. He's sitting on my bench. He hits tanks.
He does. He does hit absolute tanks. Absolute tank. Well, all good things must come to an end. And
Where are you going with this?
We have another DS Wood Bats update for you, changing the way bats are made and changing the way the game is played. Daddy WTV. Great run.
Okay, go ahead. What happened?
Takes a 5-1 defeat to be true.
You don't say. All right, good. Sucks to suck, Daddy D. I'm just kidding. Yo, you know what? He won major and then he lost to Be True. That's a good run for Daddy D.
That is he.
You know what?
He was very adamant last night. He would not make it past the first round.
He was like, yo, dude, I'm not gonna. I'll do my best in Daddy D impression.
Yeah,
dude.
chat.
I don't think I'm gonna be major.
No.
I'll tell you. I don't think so.
Let me tell you,
Yeah,
dude. There's no way, dude.
No
way, dude.
Yeah. But I mean, again, he beat Major. He has that chip on his shoulder. And then he lost to Be True.
That means he'll be joining us shortly.
Again, Be True, another one of those guys that's
Be True is just an insane player.
He is. He's nuts.
Be True is one of those players where it's just like, I quit.
Yeah, it's
see-
like, yo,
you
you
see
just
him
have
come
it, dude. I don't even.
Yeah, you see-
I didn't want to play anyways. I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go play Apex.
Yeah,
no,
we're
good.
What's this game?
12 and 0. Who wants to go 12 and 0? Who wants to do that? But anyway, back again with the Turbulent Gamer and J-Rod. Turbulent got a man on first.
Yeah, man on first, 2-1 count, 2 out in the inning. Beautiful. 3-1 count. He's going to have the green light here. He's going to swing. Full count. Runner will be moving now on this next pitch. And, we got a pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
Alrighty.
We don't see a whole lot of. I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of this year.
I'm getting word from the booth that. Hold on. Roflo is getting some scouting reports for us.
You don't say.
He's finishing up with that, and he'll be joining us real shortly.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
It
Can't wait to see what's happened with him since we last talked to him.
Right? I wonder, maybe he went out. Maybe he won his own Astros bet.
You know, he might have. He might have.
might
There's
have.
a strong possibility as he hits that one. Pops it up, actually, on the infield. Shortstop camped underneath it, making some marshmallows. That's going to end the inning. And we're going to see J-Rod bat here for the first time. See if he can answer back after giving up the lead in the top half of the first. And he's got Francisco Lindor leading it off. Dude, look at J-Rod's unis, though. Again, I mean,
on point.
You got to tip your cap. You got to tip your cap.
On point.
I
The
mean,
pinstripe, nice touch.
Very new. Yeah, those are old
And
school
I
Astros.
always got to throw back to seeing stirrups.
Yep.
I love seeing the stirrups. I mean, stirrups are the way to go, right? You're a stirrups guy? Socks?
No, not really.
Are you a low pants?
I think it depends on the player, as that one is hit high and deep to right field at the track. That's going to be caught for out number 1.
And speaking of big games, let's go over to Big Cap.
Big Cap playing.
And
where's he playing? Oh, you don't say. Ship-It Stadium.
And while we're in Philly watching Big Cap, we've got someone else who happens to be in Philly right now watching Big Cap.
Oh, hey.
Virtual Philly. Roflo.
Roflo joins the booth. How's it going, Roflo?
Hey, good guys. What's going on?
How's the weather out there in the city of brotherly love in Big Cap's game right now?
Well, right now, let's see. I'm in Jersey. Kep is in Philly, but this game he's playing at is at Ship It.
It's amazing how that works, right?
Yeah, where is Ship
Right.
It?
So I'm not quite sure which weather report you want, but I really enjoy Kep. I like his stream, and you know he's a really good player, and you know he's always the I'm the Madden guy, but he's a really good player. Make no mistake about it.
Oh yeah, a clear underdog. And one to watch out for as we go on through this
I'm
tournament.
also keeping an eye on his Philadelphia Phillies. They're playing, and of course Bryce Harper making his spring debut this afternoon.
You know, I heard about that. Somewhere on the
right?
Twitter sphere. Yeah.
I think I heard that he even signed with him.
Yeah, he's walked twice, and he scored a run. So
Hey, there you go.
Productive.
Not
Very
bad for a
productive.
spring debut with your new squad. As Ket pops that one up, foul territory.
So
Is that
since
one
we
gonna
last
stay in?
talked,
No.
you seen anything interesting?
well, I was with you guys. You know, I was watching the game that Jers had. You know, he had to sweat that one out a little bit, but
Yeah,
I'm just interested in the way that the different players are using their bullpen. You saw there at the end, Jers only had Uehara in his bullpen. So some guys are really kind of going matchup on matchup, lefty versus lefty. Others are forced to. We saw earlier in the tournament. Mike Schmidt, good contact there, but that's going to be a fly ball. You know, so it's interesting to see how guys implement their bullpen just based on situation, strategy, and things like that.
For sure. I mean, especially in short innings like this,
Yep.
you really you have the ability to go through your bullpen quickly.
Yeah, it is all dependent on the matchup, you know. And that's what I say, you know, especially when you get to these top players, that they can't, like, they're gonna look at those matches with like, haha, funny, that's cute. Like, they'll still find a way to do some damage.
And also, as we head into the second and now the third round, you're starting to weed out a little bit of the. I don't want to say lesser competition because that's not what they are, but
Right.
you're starting to get to a little bit of the heavier
the cream of the
hitters.
crop.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some real heavy showdowns, some real fights up here. Now, did I see that someone blew a 5-run lead? Is that right, or did I have that mistaken?
I believe that was who was playing Kyle again? Find me.
Maybe they were up 5-1 or something like that.
Wait, no, maybe it was Jers was actually up
Right.
5 or 6 to 1, and then Serenity bounced
Came
back.
back.
And
Came back,
then
right.
Kyle was down 6-2, and he came back and walked it off. And
And,
he was
and
down
you
those
know,
last few
another
outs.
thing that I really enjoy so far, you know, I was watching Daddy Dimmu earlier, and just the emotion. I was watching Sparky Gaming, who I think lost his first round matchup. You know, it gets emotional, and there's almost a it's a skill to kind of keep those emotions in check. So I know that it's frustrating when you have one of your finest cards and he pops out to the catcher in foul ground.
Oh, yeah.
That's frustrating,
Yeah,
but you got to keep those emotions in check.
Yeah, I know that on a personal level, especially with the streaming.
Well, not just that, but I think it shows
No,
that even video games bring out hardcore emotions.
Of course they do, especially, you know, when it comes to baseball and how emotional people get invested in it outside of the game and how that translates once you jump in.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love the fact that Kep's opponent is wearing Dallas Cowboy uniforms. I know Kep's a big Eagles and Philly fan, and I wonder if that's a little jab towards towards Kep.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. I think that's actually kind of smart now that you bring it up.
So we want to get your take on another game that's going on right now between Factus and College Lefty. Factus finds himself in, I think we'll call a little bit of a hole here, down 11 to 1.
I mean, you could call it that. More like, you know, it's a little pothole in the road. He's down 11 to 1, as you said. Man, it's Factus started out hot. You know, he's down to his last 9 outs here. This is
college lefty's a really good player.
College lefty is no joke.
No, and it's what we talked about earlier, that he's one of those players like a handful of others where you just cannot make a mistake.
Oh, not at all.
If you miss over the heart of the plate, there's some guys that are just automatic. So you have to be really fine about how you. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to face guys like Lefty because where do you go?
Yeah.
If you go in off the plate, 2 in, he's just gonna spit on it.
Yep.
So he forces you to he gets count leverage, and he forces you to come over the heart of the plate, and he makes you pay.
Yep, he does. And I mean, like you said, I think where was it that you saw? I remember you saying that like college lefty was a guy that you watched a lot of. I can't remember where you said that, but I know it was recent.
Yeah, it was one of the previous. It may have been Sparky's tournament that he was running a couple of weeks ago. Probably about 3-4 weeks ago, and I just came away really impressed with. He's just over. I mean, he's on everything. He's a monster at the plate, and he. It's not going to be a pitcher's duel if you're playing it.
No.
If you're playing him, you're going to match him run. You're going to have to, as he gets extra bases here. You're going to have to score runs as well to match his firepower.
Yeah, so especially here in Ship It.
So, but before we let you go, we want to get your take on the esports side of MLB The Show. Obviously, you're seeing a showcase of it here with some absolutely crazy games. Where do you see this going in the next few years, and what do you want to see out of it?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, my dream is. If I could snap my fingers, it'd be great to have a tournament decided after the World Series is over, and we play it in Studio 42 on MLB Network. I mean, that I think would be really cool to have that.
A perfect world.
But I think events like this are a step in the right direction. The community is it's talented, it's enthusiastic. You got a lot of smart people a part of it. So hopefully this is a step in the right direction where we can see this game join the ranks of what we see from NBA 2K and from Madden, because I just think it's a natural. So hopefully this is another big step in the right direction. I mean, the production value you guys have done put together is really impressive. You get beats Babe Ruth to the bag. So I think it's definitely a step in the right direction.
Oh, we certainly thank you for that. We just got one more quick question for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think walks away with the bat? Do you think it ends up being a 1 seed, or do you think we see a little bit of an upset? Someone maybe from the lower ranks.
I think it's going to be someone that we. I think it's going to be someone at a lower seed, if maybe a 5 seed. A 6 seed or something like that. I mean, I think the tournament is it's really deep. It's loaded with good players up and through, sprinkled throughout the bracket. So I'm thinking it's going to be someone that we maybe we didn't expect going in, or someone that is not a top seed.
All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think
I would love to see that.
I'd love to see that as well. We're gonna let you go and catch a little bit more of the tournament and enjoy the weather over there in beautiful Jersey.
Yeah, I'll touch base with you guys. Maybe we can do it again tomorrow. Good luck.
All right, sounds good. Have a good one. And we're back in the booth.
How about that?
It's amazing.
I hear we're gonna be checking in here on Kep, who is down 5-0 in the top of the second with a couple outs on him.
I think he's gonna need a little bit of that Philly luck.
Yeah, no, he needs about 9 Bryce Harper swings up and down that lineup.
Oh yeah. Maybe just a team of Bryce Harpers.
Yep.
Could you imagine a team of Bryce Harpers?
No.
That would be a great hitting team. I don't know about fielding though. I don't know how he would do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Does he have a curveball?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, he would have to throw the ball too, right?
He would.
Unless you're in the AL, then you got the DH. As Kep gets into one here, high and deep to left field, out of her. 5-1. Chipping away. That's all he's got to do is just, 1 run at a time.
Hey, if he keeps doing this at this rate, he'll tie this game up.
Oh, easily.
He will tie this game up. Kept laser focused. Not quite Charlene yet.
No, not yet.
Not quite Charlene.
He's working
yet.
up to it.
He is. There we go. There's the Charlene.
That's what I was waiting for.
I think everyone does the Charlene. It's just you got to do it.
Even
us, as we're watching this game, a little bit of the cheerleading going on.
They're a little stitious.
Right?
Yeah, they're a little
Not
stitious.
quite superstitious.
Just a little.
A little stitious. Taking the words from Charlie Blackmon there, I see.
Yeah, just a little stitious. 1-1 count here on Cap. 2 out in the inning. Coming off of a huge home run. By huge, I mean just, he hit it hard. All right. He's still got, it's going to be an uphill battle from here, down 4. And he misses there. Good take. That'll run the count to 3-1.
That is
Exactly.
exactly
It works
what
the
Kemp needs
walk
to do.
is, well, I don't know how you drop that pitch as a catcher.
You just gave up on it.
You're
really.
demoted. Enjoy the bus ride down to the minors.
He's
Good.
still getting paid minimum, so
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
no. He's fine.
still-
He'll do
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
He'll be great.
fine. Scherzer on the mound facing a switch-hitting Lindor.
Francisco Lindor. I didn't think to look at whether or not that was the finest or the live series.
I mean, it'd have to go finest, right?
Well, no, you would have to. I just don't know if I don't have finest Lindor. And
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
played this game 100 days out of the year. How do I not have
You
finest
play a little
Lindor?
more than 100 days.
Why
out
is
of the year.
Kepke finest Lindor? It's not. It's not fair.
Yeah.
But no, I imagine it's finest. The finest Lindor is just he's a goon. He's so good. Having that kind of power on both sides of the plate cannot go wrong. Perfect guy to have up here as he spanks that to right field. He's stringing some hits along here with 2 outs in the second inning.
Having a goal.
Oh, no! Just kidding. All right, so the inning is over. And we're going to take you guys over to Coop, who is down by 2 runs in the top of the 5th inning.
And you guys didn't quite see it. We did. Coop, little interesting way to keep loose there. A little bit of dancing.
Yeah, no, he was, getting his stream hyped up there in a Jers Network kind of way as he slaps that to left field. That's going to have 2 runners on base. Down by 2, both runners with speed. Coop, as you can see, clearly hyped up.
Razor Sharp, of course. We know where he was rated, where he was ranked. And Coop, smart decision. They're keeping him at second. Even though he had the 97 speed.
Yeah. No, even though the runner was moving, he had the speed. I mean, it was just hit too hard, too shallow. He again, like you said, smart to keep him where he was. No reason to test it here down to your last 3 outs. And him representing, a run that gets him closer.
I think he wants
pops
that pitch
one
back.
up. Yep, that's a big out for Razor there. 1 down again. Runner still on first and second here in the top of the 5th inning. Coop now down to his final 2 outs as Albert Pujols is standing in now. And he's got the runners moving. He's going to take the pitch, the throw on a third. He's going to be in there, and the tying run is now in scoring position.
And it takes away the double play.
And no double play. He's going to keep pitching to me here as that one bounces away. It's not going to test it, though.
Good little blocking there.
Good
little
blocking
block.
there.
Kept it.
It's nice to have the catcher blocking the ball, isn't it?
It is.
It's nice not to see the shades of 2017 as he hits that one to the left side of the infield. 1 run will score. Pujols will be thrown out at first base.
Coop, always cool as ever, electing not to go for the cheese to get over to third.
No, he had no
Playing it
reason
smart.
to. No reason
Playing
to.
it
He's
smart.
got speed and scoring position. You got Mike Trout on deck. No reason to, as he takes a splitter lone away for ball 1.
Now let's take a look at that secondary lead, taking it there at second. A little bit extra step. Oh,
No,
a little bit
no,
of chin
you know
music
what?
there.
If I'm Coop, I'm not even thinking about taking third. Again, with that speed at second, a base hit ties the game.
Absolutely.
If he does, we're going to have a talk later.
Oh,
All right,
splitter.
how about that? 3-1 count. He can sit here.
Oh,
Ooh, what a take as Mike Trout will now be on base. Again, more speed.
And J.D. Martinez,
The finest card.
just dingers Martinez.
Just Ingers Martinez. This is obviously a huge at-bat. He's going to go with Josh Hader.
Interesting. And with the wind blowing out at 9.
Martinez, and you got...
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
Confidence? Was there a confidence issue maybe?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Didn't have
Hader's
another
only got
visit?
he's only got the 3 pitches. You sit fastball, react off speed. That's all you
Yeah.
gotta do with Josh Hader. Whether it's his finest or his live series, whether it's
Now,
player of the month, it don't matter.
Now if it was a lefty, I get the move.
Sure,
I get the move, but this move doesn't make. Maybe there's something we don't see.
No, if I'm Coop, this kind of makes me feel a bit more comfortable. But who knows? Checks his swing there. The appeal, no swing, full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Runners will be moving,
With Lindor on.
and he pops that one to right center field and shallow. Center fielder racing in. That is going to be the game, and Coop has been eliminated from the tournament.
Moment of silence.
GG's in the chat. No moment of silence.
No moment of silence. We don't got a moment because Jers finds himself down 3-0 to to none other than King Jamie, bottom of the second.
Wow, King Jamie just struck him out to end the inning. And as you said, down 3 runs here in the third.
Now, I have beaten King
Wow.
Jamie.
You have?
I have beaten King Jamie.
Like in a home run derby?
It was a full 9-inning game, thank you.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Yeah,
It was a
you
little bit of a
know
home run
what?
derby game.
Picks or it didn't happen.
I have a pick. You want to see it?
Nope,
I'll
I
show you
don't.
the pick later.
I don't
okay?
like to be proved wrong. So 2-0 count here for King Jamie as he hits that one center field and routine. Should
Now,
be an easy
Jamie, I know, has been practicing a lot. He has said publicly that he strives to be a top 100 player in 19. And beating Jers would be a step in that direction.
Sure, especially on a stage like this, as Jers gets him to pop it up. Foul territory just to the left of the catcher. That'll be out number 2. Hey, can the catcher get out of the squat there? Come on now.
So rude, right?
Come on now.
Could just right to it.
Now he's just, one more out. Jers, I mean, if he can get a quick out here, get right back into the batter's box, that's going to be a big dub in his book. But again, I think that's the finest JD in the box, as he will foul that one off for strike 1. 1-1 count. And again, we're seeing Alex Woodcheese. 1-2. 1-2 count now. They get him here.
Ooh.
Another foul ball, so he's fighting.
Oh, watch your face over there. Someone just got clocked with that one.
Yeah, no, someone will get him, I'm sure.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Just rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. Get him a free soda.
Yeah.
Sign ball, maybe.
1-2 count. Now 2 outs in the third inning. Jers down to his last 9 outs. As he gets him to take there. Now
Smart
a 2-2 count. And he's gonna bring, I don't know. I don't get that. I don't like it when people switch pitchers when you're deep in a count. I don't like that effect as he gets him to pop it up there behind the first baseman. That'll be the inning.
So I get what you're saying. I do.
Yeah, do you?
I do. For the most part, I do agree with you. However,
on this stage?
on this stage, I think you do whatever you got to do to win.
I guess. You know what?
And in regular 9-inning game,
right. You know what? There's $1,000 on the line. Fine. I'll let it slide this one time.
Yeah, I think.
You know what? If we're matching up in a ranked seasons game, we're in the 4th inning, and you switch a pitcher on me on a 2-2 count.
Boy, we having a talking afterwards.
Yeah, no, I'm lighting a bag of poop on your doorstep. I'll tell you what.
But
100%. But hey, Jers will have to fight this off here. We're gonna actually take you over to a new game now between Turbo and J-Rod.
Another player who likes to come back from a deficit. J-Rod just hit a home run.
So weird. A tie game in the 4th inning. J-Rod versus Turbo. As he, you guys didn't see it, but like literally the second before we transitioned over, Frank Thomas hit a home run to tie the game.
It looked like he might have been Jose Canseco, actually.
No, it was Frank Thomas. You know what?
No.
You need to, no.
You know what?
Stop. You're fired.
Do I have to show you the GIF?
Woof! Woof! Look at that. Did you see that pitch? A splitter. Low and away. 0-2 count now on J-Rod. And, well, that's going to get him.
Yeah.
Swung through that one.
Swing.
He gone. Now he's got Jose Ramirez standing into the box.
Another, again, you've already said it. I got to say it again. The uniform, J-Rod, clean.
Oh, they are stupendous.
They are. Now, Turbulence. I like the blue and the white. I do. Almost teal.
I guess. Oh, that one's going to be hit on the left side of the infield. Jump throw, not going to be anywhere close. And that is going to be an infield single for J-Rod with one away in the inning, and Duke Snyder standing into the box.
We're still got a lot of firepower in that bullpen, but you've said it earlier. These top guys, they'll hit almost anything.
Yeah, no, they will. And, I mean, I am going to acknowledge the fact that his bullpen is stacked right now. We're in the 4th inning. Oh, and he picks him off! Caught him leaning!
Mistake by J-Rod.
Wow. Unbelievable. 0-1 count on Duke Snyder. 1-1 count. Man, I cannot believe he caught him napping.
For real.
That's a big out. It just shifts the momentum as he chops that to the right side of the infield. Second baseman on the first. That is going to end the inning. And now Turbo all of a sudden has all the momentum.
And something else. Round one is completed.
You don't say.
I do say.
Wow, that was fast. we're waiting on statistics. So we haven't started round 2.
We're getting
have we?
statistics.
Yeah.
We have a stats guy.
Yeah, we have a
It's
stats
amazing.
guy. He's over there.
He's doing a great job.
Yeah,
Stats guy's
he
doing
is.
a great job. Good job, Subtape and Sherlock. He's over in Minnesota, but
Yep.
he won't hear
No,
us
we
say
got a full crew of guys running the ship here. Those stats are on the way.
So again, if you haven't started your round 2 games,
Oh yeah, that's
play
right.
ball.
If you
Play
haven't
ball.
started your round 2 games, make sure you start them now. You have the go ahead. Play ball.
The
go.
no said go.
The no. Yep. You
listen
right,
to the no.
Right. I did.
Mm.
It's go time.
And we're going back to J-Rod and Turbulent.
Back to Turbo and J-Rod.
And transition. Look at that. It happened right when I said it. Amazing.
Oh, it's like it's coordinated or something. That's crazy. Tie game here in the top of the 5th. 1-2 count on Turbo. Now, the one thing here you have to watch out for, again, we're in shape to stay on the ball flies, and I'm not seeing a win factor, though. You see the flags out there, left center? I don't see any movement, do you?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
That curveball, though, had a little bit of weird knuckle action.
Okay,
there
it's a
at the end.
curveball. Okay, it curves sometimes.
It's. I hope it does. Otherwise, not a curveball.
As he works the walk there, he's got a leadoff guy on, and he's going to pinch hit Duke Snyder, who we just saw last inning for J-Rod. He'll be standing in with a runner on first to start the inning. Nobody out. He's gonna stick with Eric Gagne.
Now, you do know what happens with Duke Snyder. It's power, 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 and power.
Oh, dude, Duke Snyder's just got one of those swings, man. I mean, he's a stinky Dodger, but he's just got. Oh man, he's got a real nice.
I know
swing.
you're still picking him.
He is. What?
You're still picking Duke Snyder,
Yeah,
right?
I love Duke.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I love him.
Did you see on your small list of Dodgers that you like?
As he chops that one foul, stays alive. Yeah, I like Duke Snyder. Cody Bellinger, again, he's a stinky Dodger, but got him on the hook for the first out of the inning. The runner will not move on that unproductive out. But I'm a big fan of Cody Bellinger. I think he would look better in black and orange. I really do.
Okay. I feel like you think a lot of people look better in black and orange.
Yeah, you know what they do.
Not everybody, but a
A
lot of people.
lot of people.
Majority?
A lot of people. You see Andrew McCutcheon last year?
Mm.
Looked fantastic in the black and orange.
He did. With
It-
the beard, too.
It's a rarity when you find someone who just doesn't look good in the black and orange. You know who doesn't look good in the black and orange?
Who?
Sam Dyson.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Just
Doesn't look good. Doesn't fit him.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't compliment his eyes as he gets him swinging again, back-to-back strikeouts. As leaving Eric Gagne in the game has really panned out for J-Rod.
Yes, it has. And, of course, J-Rod being the home team, you don't want him to go the bottom of the 5th.
No, you don't.
You don't.
You don't.
You really don't want to give
J-Rod
J-Rod
loves
one chance.
and thrives in those situations.
And the thing is, Turbulent really needs something here because there's a good chance that J-Rod's going to score, and you really don't want him to have to score only once.
No.
You really don't want him to have to score only once.
Taken all the way there. 3-1 count.
Oh, that's
3-2. So
fastball.
the runner will be moving.
He better
Big
be
pitch here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 outs.
Runner not moving.
Runner not moving. Doesn't matter. Strikes out 3 in a row after giving up a leadoff walk. How about that?
Way to buckle down.
That was impressive.
Way to
that was
buckle down.
impressive. And again, I'm just going to acknowledge the full bullpen. This is nice at this stage in the game to see a full bullpen. Wow, that was impressive.
Full.
Oh, I don't know. I just got
Your
turned
Mirage
around
came
there.
out again.
Yeah, that was crazy. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see J-Rod hit here in a second.
But we also have another score update for you, brought to you, of course, by Diaz Wood Bats, changing the way bats are made and changing the way the game is played. Number 1 seed Notorious does what Notorious does.
What he is notorious for. Go ahead, finish.
I'm going to take a moment to let that one sink in. That was
No,
well
please
done.
don't. Can we please move on? Oh my goodness.
So he went on 8-6, a little bit of fireworks over there in that game.
Wow.
3 home runs by Notorious.
Jeez Louise. All right.
So,
hey, good for him.
good for
Moving on. Moving on. The reigning champ. The reigning champ as we take you back now to the game between Turbo and J-Rod. J-Rod has 1 out in the inning. He's got a 1-1 count with Kyle Schwarber in the dish. On the dish. At the dish.
You're doing well today.
Yeah, dude. I'm all over it. I am all over it. 2-1 count here. And he's going to foul that one off 2-2.
Beautiful piece of pitching right there. Making sure J-Rod working for his every little bit of contact, which is what you got to do with J-Rod. And that,
Golfs that one right field. Should be routine for Turbo.
Do you think that's what? 6 points at Top Golf?
Roughly.
Right? 6 points?
Roughly. As, now we got Eric. I want to see who he's going to bring in here for Eric Gagne. And he's going to go with Albert Bell. All right. Albert Bell standing in. And that's interesting. Interesting choice. I wonder if he has the power. Well, he has the power.
Oh, if I'm J-Rod, I'm shaking my head after that slider.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, that one was begging to be golfed.
Yeah, that one was one that they should have been sent over the wall. Beautiful splitter there.
Jeez. Good luck hitting that.
Beautiful
0-2 pitch
splitter.
to Albert Bell. Takes that one there. Very nice. Oh, excuse me.
Got a little something in your throat?
Yep. Just a little bit.
Can
1-2
he-
pitch. Man, good eye by J-Rod.
He's trying to really keep the ball down against J-Rod, which is
especially with that splitter. It's effective. It's
It is.
effective.
Oh,
Not close. Full count.
J-Rod is so patient at the plate.
Yep. Frankie Lindor on deck. 3-2 pitch. Looks like he's going to go with the splitter low and away. And he's going to take that pitch for a walk. Are you kidding me?
Now you got Francisco Lindor.
What an at-bat. You know,
Great
Turbo
at-bat.
was ahead in the count there, and J-Rod literally didn't really swing the bat at all.
So there are a few things that make elite players elite. You got hitting prowess. You've got pitching prowess. And one thing that's not always talked about is elite plate awareness.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Knowing when to not swing. Because I don't know about you, I've been swinging at a few of those.
Yeah, no, I definitely would have.
I've been swinging at a few of those.
You know,
To be able to sit and not swing, that's a talent in and of itself.
No, it is. It is.
And then couple that with the ability to then swing. That's something that Pitching Rebel was really good at plate discipline.
Oh, yeah. A lot of these guys, a lot of these top guys, as he takes again there, like, and, you know, you're talking about it. I don't know how you lay off that pitch, man.
I'm sitting here like I got a control in my hand, and I'm like swing, 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 you know?
Yeah, no, this is...
I'm hitting that X button.
We're seeing a battle here.
We are. Razor Sharp knows that he would have gotten out majority of people, but not J-Rod.
Nope. Oh.
You can see it in his face, the focus.
Laser focused. As he takes it again. Runner should be on the move here with a full count, 2 outs in the inning. Frankie Lindor with Bryce Harper on deck. And that's going to miss outside. Back-to-back walks with 2 outs in the inning.
So this is what elite players do. They make you pitch. They make you play their game.
Yeah, and look at that. He just trimmed down his bullpen. You know, even if Turbo gets out of this inning, scores next inning, you know, J-Rod still has home field advantage.
He does.
He could still walk this off. He takes it there again. Man, that's wild. I don't
You
get it.
can't see the thing is with these guys is you got to make them hit the ball, which is terrible to say because you know who they are.
It's easier.
You know who they are.
It's easier said than done. As he hits that one to the second baseman, that is going to end the inning and just completely destroy the threat there. As Turbo gets out of a jam, that was kind of sweaty, if you ask me.
It was. I think if I'm Turbo, I'm just
breathing.
And we're now going to take a quick score update break. Again, brought to you by DS Wood Bats. You know that they're changing the way bats are made and the way the game is played.
You don't say.
And your friend Kyle, upset by Unstoppable.
What?
Right?
So your friend Kyle,
But not stop.
wow,
Unstoppable.
He lost.
He lost.
He lost.
I believe I heard 4 home runs from Unstoppable.
He lost. Wow.
4 home runs from Unstoppable.
4 home runs from Unstoppable.
That's how you beat a top player. You just
Interesting.
outslug him. You outslug him.
Yeah, that's surprising. That's
That's
surprising to me.
what you got to do. Is you got to outslug him.
Yep. That's tough. That's tough. But hey, we're going to take you guys back now to the Turbo and J-Rock game after that score update again brought to you by DS Bats.
DS Bats. I mean, just looking at the bat we got in front of us.
Yo, I'm gonna get me one.
Right? I think I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
get
me
me one of those.
Maybe 2. One to actually play with and one to just put on the
Just
wall.
a case it put up on the wall.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. As Turbo is now batting, he's got a runner on first, nobody out. 1-1 count. Looks like Blake Trinan pitching on the mound now. 1-2 count after that foul ball.
So the thing that you see here from J-Rod is that he's really not flirting around the edges. He's not.
Oh, no,
trying to
he's going
steal a
right
strike.
after him,
He's going
yeah.
right after him.
He's like, all right, here it is, hit it.
Just like that slider in the zone. He's saying, "Look, I'm not going to dance. I'm not going to let myself get deep in counts.
J-Rod's on a mission, man.
If you think you can hit, hit." And that is a very tough way to play because it can lead to mistakes.
It could, you know, and you know, but he's got that confidence where, you know, if he makes a mistake, which he doesn't there, as he pops that one up, shallow left field, third baseman ranging back, make the out, 1 down. He has that confidence where if he does fall down, he knows that he has to get a couple good swings on the ball, and he's right back in it. And again, I wish I had just half of that confidence, man. I really do.
I'm with you. I am right there with you, man.
I'm
That's just. I don't know how you lay off some of these pitches as J-Rod. Like, I get it, but
or anyone, yeah, generally.
I don't like. Here's the problem. Here's my problem. Is that's going to be a nice tailor-made double play right there.
Wow, that's big. That's big, and now J-Rod has a chance to walk it off.
When I see a hit like that, when I see a pitch like that, I go, I would like to hit that, please.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then they pull the string on the ball, and you're like, I was going to hit that. That's not very nice.
And look at this. This is interesting. Turbo is down to his last 2 pitchers, both righties. He's got Ken Griffey Jr. on deck. J-Rod does.
I've got a little bit of word over from the production truck. We've got an interesting situation here where we want 2 games coming down to the wire. We want to show you both of them.
All right, let's bring it on. Let's see.
So we're going to keep with J-Rod.
Double the baseball. Let's play
We're
2.
also going to give you Jers and King Jamie. Jers with a runner on first, down 1.
Couple of really good games so far.
Really good games.
Couple of really good games. But and he got out of that one there. Got Frank Thomas out to start the inning. That one being with Turbo and J-Rod.
Both of these games could have major implications going further in the tournament.
Oh yeah.
Both these could have major implications. If Jers comes back, he stays alive and stays a contender, I think, to go deep in the tournament, Elite 8, possibly Final 4 player.
Yep.
If Jers loses, now you have an interesting situation.
You know what I'm feeling here? I'm feeling a walk-off from Jers. There it is! High drive left field, JD Martinez walks it up for Jers as he moves on to the next round.
What a moment, and so happy we could show you both games.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
JD Martinez, just Dingers Martinez, does what he does.
Incredible. Could we see another walk-off here for J-Rod?
J-Rod taking his time, trying to drag this game out. I think he knows he got a bullpen advantage.
You know the electricity is flowing in the chat for Jers Network.
Oh, yeah.
What a moment.
That chat
down to your last
lit.
down to your last 2 outs. Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. Rad. It is rad.
Rad, that's better. I can dig that.
I forget sometimes you're a father.
Yeah. I don't even know what that word means. Lit? What's lit? Someone lit a candle? What are we doing? Incredible. Again.
So, we're going to go back to our little 2-box routine here.
We got a 2-box routine here?
Because Kep is also trying to put on a show for us right now. Tied 7-7.
Wow, are you kidding me?
7-7.
Yo, Kep came back and tied that game. 7-7. How about that? Man, we're getting some incredible games today early on.
We really are.
This is wild.
Absolutely insane. And as we peep over on the box on the left-hand side of your screen, J-Rod managed to get a guy on first.
Yeah.
So we'll see if maybe. What if we get 2 walk-outs at the same time?
Oh, I'd be down for that.
Has that ever happened before?
I'd be down for that.
You gotta get a little Tim Kirkchin in.
I mean, I kind of called one, like literally the second Jers swung the bat.
You're gonna go for it again.
I was like, yo, I feel it. There it is. Bada bing.
I mean,
bada
you saw when that swing started. You already knew.
I said it before the swing.
That's what I'm saying.
I saw it. I saw it.
You just kind of felt it. You're like, oh, this bat, JD Martinez. He knows what to do with balls.
And I told you earlier, JD Martinez plays like an immortal. Like he's good. As kept there on the right-hand side of your screen, works a walk, and now he's got runners on first and second, 2 down in the inning.
So, do you consider Joey Gallo and JD Martinez as like your secondary immortals, like that group?
Sure,
that right? That's your unofficial immortal.
Of course,
group.
Yeah.
Runners on second and third here. Kep gets out of it.
Yeah, that's a huge.
That is big. Look at the sigh of relief right there. Just,
yeah. He's like, man, I got away with one there. He was that close to being sent home. He's got to feel good after that.
Trying to rep his hometown Phillies. He got that uniform down
as
perfect.
You see J-Rod swinging through on the
perfect
left-hand side of the screen. That, man, that's got to feel. You can see the that little fire on.
Can we talk about only having Eric Gagne left in your pen?
Wait, what?
Only having Eric Gagne left in your pen for Turbulent Gamer.
That's
that's not so good.
No,
That's
not at all.
so good.
Not
I
at
don't know
all.
about that
I don't
one.
even know.
All I'm
I don't
saying
even-
is.
What are you saying?
All
Go
I'm
ahead,
saying is I
say it.
feel like you should have more than one pitcher left.
I don't know. I mean, they're going into extra
I get it. I
innings,
get it.
so, like,
I get it.
I don't think they should.
Oh!
As Turbo
Turbulent!
cranks one left field,
No!
that will give him the lead.
And Kep at the same time.
What? Are you kidding me?
No!
You just did it at the same time?
Kep did it as well. Kep now has the
Are you-
lead.
Whoa.
Turbulent Gamer has the lead. Did I say when we see two at the same time?
Okay. Wow, we're working our magic here.
Wow. 8-7 and 3-2. And we're going to take a minute to collect ourselves because we got some stats for y'all. We got some round one stats for y'all. So, we got, of course, the Banff bracket and the Breaking Company bracket. I want you to guess who has more home runs between the two of them. I'm not gonna tell you.
Between the two brackets.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Banff bracket.
You are incorrect.
Why?
Banff has 54 and 47, respectively. Vico has 79 and 60.
Holy Toledo.
So far, in just round one alone, we have seen 240 runs, 326 total hits, and get this, 111 home runs
Are
in
you
just
kidding me,
round
dude?
one.
Wow.
Now, but wait, there's more.
Okay, lay it on me, Chief. What do you got?
In just one round, we averaged 7.5 runs per game. That's a lot.
What?
I want to talk about Breaking Company finest division, though. 9.875 runs per game.
They're averaging more than 9 runs a game.
Almost 10 runs a game.
Unbelievable.
10 runs
man.
a game. Now, this is where it gets even crazier. We're averaging 10.1875 hits per game. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of hit balls. What's crazy again? Breaking Company finest has some hitters, man.
Oh, you don't say.
I just want to read you their stats. They have 79 total runs, 92 total hits, 31 total home runs. They lead in every single category there for across the board. They have the highest runs per game at 9.875, the highest hits per game at 11.5, and the highest home runs per game at 3.875.
Jeez Louise.
I don't want to be in that division.
No, like I'm good, man.
No,
I'm good sitting
I'm
here,
done. Yeah.
commentating
I'm
with
happy.
you. Yeah, I'm squared away.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep. We got drinks. I'm sitting on a nice, comfy cushion.
Right?
I'm feeling perfectly content. No
Oh,
pressure
and
whatsoever.
Kep.
Kep, just what? What happened?
What happened to Kep?
Wow,
Tie
how
game
about that?
again.
Just like that. He was 2 outs away from a dub, and just like that, a tie game. This is going to get very sweaty with those bullpens almost being completely depleted.
And J-Rod found himself a little bit of a hole there, too. 2 outs to work with. Down by 1. Swings through a Vulcan change.
How about that? 1-1 count, J-Rod, 2 outs away.
Don't you wish you could watch baseball like this all the time?
I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
screen. That's all you need.
It's crazy what you can do with technology these days.
Right?
As he takes ball 3 there. 3-1 count. He's got the pitcher spot on deck. Waiting for a pitch to hit here. Ooh, what a pitch on 3-1. Nothing J-Rod could do with that. And that one gets away. He'll take the walk. And just like that, he's got the tying run on base with the go-ahead run, or the winning run at the plate.
So, I know I said I was done with stats.
Oh, don't tell me.
I lied.
Okay, all right.
I lied.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine. No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I want you to guess how many upsets are in round 1.
4.
8.
Oh, I was close.
You were close.
I was close. I mean,
You
literally half.
were halfway there.
Yeah, literally half.
You were halfway there.
Yep, one step. Yep.
8 upsets, with the largest upset being a 15 seed beating a 2 seed. We still have yet to see a 16 upset of 1. That has not happened yet in the 2-year history of March Invitational.
Crazy. 8 upsets.
So
in the
again,
first round. That's
big
nuts.
implications here in these 2 games going on.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, this is huge. Especially here on the left for J-Rod. And J-Rod is 2 outs away 2 outs away from being sent home, and Turbo moving on. And J-Rod is not easy. Neither. This is actually a very good matchup.
It is.
Turbo's a very good player, as is J-Rod. As he chops that one to short. That's going to be 2 for 1. Back to first. Not in time. J-Rod stays alive by just a couple steps as Finest Lindor stands in as his last hope.
He has to find a way here to get this done. Otherwise, he's going to leave early, and then this show gets really interesting.
It does. I mean, I don't know if anyone mapped out their predictions with the bracket, but I know mine's already in the garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I already set mine on fire.
I mean, 8 upsets?
8?
That's absurd. As you see J-Rod there on the left-hand side, the 1-1 count. The runner is moving, and the tying run is now in scoring position with 2 outs in the inning.
We
now,
have
if you're
the
Turbo,
potential.
are you gonna keep pitching to Frankie, or are you gonna put him on base?
I think you put him on base. I think you pitch around him.
Yeah.
I think you pitch around him.
Yeah,
I don't think you outright walk him. I think you try to get him to hit.
I don't know. You got Bryce Harper on deck.
That's why I think
you're
you
out
pitch
of lefties.
That's why I think you pitch
Wow.
around him.
Yep.
But
This is crazy.
and of course, the 2 games you're watching right now, the final 2 games of round 2, we are sailing through these games. And of course, a big thanks and reason for that has to go to the community. You guys have been amazing getting your games on time.
Yeah, hats off to you guys again, getting your games in, reporting the games.
And even bigger thanks, guys, as we get to the end here of round 2, is Bryce Harper tries to save J-Rod's career here. Our producer, Gnome, has been working feverishly.
Oh boy, that was gonna fall. That's gonna tie the game.
Will he win it? No, he's gonna hold it.
Oh my
to
gosh,
third.
J-Rod ties the game with the winning run 90 feet away. And now Turbo.
See, every
Oh
time
my-
we
wow.
talk about something mundane, something amazing happens.
And you know what's crazy? He missed the win by a matter of 2 feet.
Yes.
He ran out that double play. He would have had the game if there was just, someone was a little bit slower. But now, just like that, we have a new game.
And here again, we talk about the pitcher issue. This is it.
This
This is it. He don't got anybody else.
And he's already over 20 pitches.
He hasn't got anybody else.
Look at his pitch confidence.
Oh!
Doesn't matter there. That's going to be chopped to the left-hand side of the infield on the first. Inning over. Turbo has a chance here. If I'm Turbo, I'm like, I got to put up a 5 spot right now because with Eric Gagne on the mound, I am
literally
dead in the water.
No, yeah.
I have no confidence
none
at all.
Zero.
This is I don't know what J-Rod's bullpen looks like, but this, I mean, again, if I'm Turbo, I'm kind of pissing myself. I'm not gonna lie. 3-3 in the top of the inning. What a game! What a game! I mean, and you see on the right hand side of your screen there too, another tie game in extra innings. I mean, these are 5-inning games that are going to extras. The competition is incredible.
Like, this is insane.
Yeah, I can't get
This
over
is
it.
insane.
I can't.
Like I don't want to even leave I don't even want to open my bottle of water here because I'm afraid I'm going to miss something.
No, I got you.
Every time you look away, something crazy happens. Is that going to find the gap?
No, that'll be
No.
caught in center field. That's an atom ball on the glove side of the center fielder. Is JD Martinez standing in, and we're seeing a lot of JD Martinez action. And as you can see at his bullpen, he's got nobody. It is Eric Gagne who is literally carrying the fate of Turbo.
He really is. So, I want to see how J-Rod managed his bullpen as well. And again, this also applies to the Kep game. We're going into the 7th inning here. Remember, relievers tire faster in these games.
They do, and they're in that mindset where it's like, it's a 5-inning game, so I can afford to use this reliever. And then before you know it, you're in the extras and you're down to literally nobody with your last pitcher up over 20 pitches.
Exactly. And that is the crazy thing.
The dynamic has shifted.
Correct. And of course, day 2 tomorrow, we allow the roster change. We allow full staffs of Immortals.
Yep, that's correct.
That's, I think, where, of course, the full gameplay in terms of saving pitches.
Got him on the check swing. Sorry to interrupt you there, but
it's all right.
Man, that check swing did not register for Turbo. You could tell he's upset for the second out in the inning.
And we've got a little bit of a score update for you. We're not going to do the full transition because you guys saw it live, but it is brought to you by DS Wood Bats. Changing the way bats are made, changing the way the game is played. Kep did something that you never want to do.
Go ahead, enlighten me.
He walked home the winning run.
Oh boy, Kep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
But GG beautifully played 7 innings. 7 innings, and we're going to bring you the end of Turbulent and J-Rod.
And remember, this is the last game of round 2 today, which is why, we're switching over now full screen with Turbo and J-Rod. This is the last one for round 2. And again, this is
absolutely insane.
A wild game as we're in the 8th inning of what should be a 5-inning game. Turbo down to his last pitcher, being Eric Gagne, up over 20 pitches, facing J-Rod, who's got the heart of the order.
I think this ends the next 2 innings.
I feel like if it doesn't, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked.
Yeah, I feel like this is.
Oh dear, man. Turbo's like, hey, how about I don't?
That scares. That right there, my hands got sweaty for Turbulent. I was just like, oh, that's not what I'm looking for right there.
No, that's wild.
Man, have these games been insane or what?
Yeah, they've been nuts.
Has these games been insane or not?
They've been nuts. I mean, tie game here against J-Rod. J-Rod, again, he's not going to be taking those pitches.
I hope the viewers who aren't participating and those who already lost are enjoying these games. As that is just not going to be quite enough.
if I'm Turbo, I'm like, yo, thankfully that did not end.
Thank you, Ramon.
Thank
you, Ramon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ramon. Thank you, Ramon. Thank you, Ramon.
That was
that
is not what you want to throw.
Meanwhile, of course,
the pitch.
J-Rod's going, dang it, Ramon, dang it, Ramon, dang it, Ramon.
And all of a sudden, his pitcher's got a little bit of momentum. And, well, maybe that momentum's gone as he hits one down the line. That's going to be, oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
He's going to be going to third base on that misplay in right field. Winning run 90 feet away. On this stage, in this tournament, as you said, we were talking about the pitchers, switching pitchers mid-AB. Anything goes. Anything goes. You gotta take every advantage you can get, every break. And again, like I said, 90 feet away, Mike Schmidt standing in, Eric Gagne probably pooping his pants right now. And you know what?
Do it.
Don't even need a sack fly. That's clearing the wall out of here.
What a game. What a game. And
incredible.
We want to take this time, welcome you guys into our booth once again.
Yeah.
Give you guys a reminder. I'm Terps. I know you guys never seen my face before until today.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Major face reveal.
Right?
You've seen my face before. I tried to get it off the screen for you guys. They said no.
No.
So
it's the nose. We need the nose.
Yeah.
Mandating
so
the nose.
Here I am.
And so we're just going to take the time real quick. We're going to take a quick little break, a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
No! How about this one? Bang! The box just keeps on going! What's up, guys? PhantomX23 here with BanffBreakers.com. Oh my goodness. Wow. Panini Sigs brings the fire, boys. Oh no. 3 of 3. Oh my god. This is officially the greatest box of Elite of all time. Oh, baby. That is sick right there. Matty Ice. Oh, get out of here.
Banff Breakers offers sports fans and collectors the chance to own their own favorite team's cards for just a fraction of a cost. Be sure to check them out at Banff Breakers. They're at Banff Breakers on Twitch and BanffBreakers.com.
Dang right. And hey, Banff Breakers fills a break you can't get in, so you can always make your way over to the Breaking Company and get in there, where you can follow Breaking Company on Twitch, twitch.tv/Breaking Company, where you can get in on those breaks.
And if you guys want to throw your own nifty tournament and want these nifty headsets, be sure to check out www.ver.com. Audio for this broadcast is provided by Ver. Ver is a leading global provider in production equipment and engineering support. The world's largest inventory of rental equipment, Ver supplies the most advanced technology to a broad array of clients.
Yo, they're lovely. They are lovely. We're going to take you guys over now to a game with Jers Network and EJ Nave. Or Nave. I don't know. Something like that. As Jers, we're jumping in here, and Jers spanks that one to the gap right center field. That is going to be a double. How about that? Jers feeling it, as you can see there. A double. All right,
I
2
can't go higher
outs,
than
runner
that.
on second base. That's the best I can do.
I
if
tried,
you're
man.
asking me, and he's gonna
Oh.
spank that one left field. Should be routine though. Not gonna be anywhere close to enough. That's gonna end the inning. We're only in the first.
Only in the first.
We're only in the first.
Only in the
inning here.
first. And remember, folks, if you guys already haven't started round 3, the final round of day 1. Wow.
Already there. Can you
Already
believe
there.
that?
Flying through. But round 3, you guys haven't already started. Get on going. Get that ball going as we're going to see a ground rule double here.
Wow. What a shot.
A double, in fact.
That's why, yeah,
A double shot.
It's a shot. And that's going to sneak past the third baseman, just a little bit out of reach. And now it's first and third with nobody out. And you can see Jers there kicking himself. Not happy with that outcome at all. He's going to go with his boy, Alex Wood. You see a lot of Alex Wood when you watch Jers Network stream. I'll tell you what. He is, I don't know what it is about Alex Wood. He is funky. He is effective. He's moving on to second base. He's not even going to be close to getting him. Now you got runners, both runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Bryce Harper at the dish. And he chops that one back to the pitcher. That is going to be an unproductive out.
I did like that little bit of hesitation there by the pitcher, making sure he didn't do a little bit of cheese to get home there.
You got all the time in the world, man. You got all the time in the world.
I would like to see more people start doing that. More people got to take a little bit of time, check your runners. Check your runners. He's not going to be able to check anybody on that one.
That is going to clear the wall by plenty, and Jers finds himself in a 3-0 hole.
And you can see him saying to his chat, it's fine. It's fine, chat.
It's fine. It's fine. It's only 3 runs. We got 5 innings.
This. We got this, fam.
Fantastic swing there by Nave or Nave. Something like that. Like I said,
I think it's Nave. I think it's EJ Nave. Very nice guy, by the way. Remember,
very
guys?
Nice. As he chops that one over to the second baseman, and that is going to be an out, the first out of the inning.
And just remember, folks, we are showing you guys live streams of other people playing, so be sure to go check out their channels as well. Give them a nice little follow. Say hello. What's up?
Yeah, it's free. You might as well.
You might as well. Why not hit that follow button?
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
Might as well. As I'm sorry, I said it was the first out of the inning. It was actually the second out of the inning. As Jers has him down, like I said, 2 outs. Oof. What a pitch there. Just misses. It's a 1-2 count now.
Just
with
a
Mike
bit
Napoli
outside.
standing in. Man, EJ is just, he's got an eye. He's got an eye.
He really does. He's another one of those elite players who came onto the streaming scene, I should say, last year, and has really developed as both a streamer, but also just as a player. I remember playing him in 17. I remember playing him in 17.
Oof.
And being able to keep up with him.
And that'll be the inning. Jers Network strikes him out.
And then I played him in 18. Guess what happened?
You lost.
I lost, yeah.
By a lot.
Yeah, I didn't even get to play a full game.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't even get to play a full game. And we're going to check in on one of our number 1 seeds.
Which number 1 seed you got?
I got Zeke.
Zeke Nasty.
Playing like a bus.
Wow, okay. Here we go.
0-0.
In the first inning. Runners on first and second. 1 out in the inning. Guy like a bus batting. And he hits that one dead center field. Just in front of the track. Maybe barely on the track. That'll be the second out of the inning. Now, runners on first and third.
A little eyebrow wipe action there. Get the sweat off. A little sweaty game here. You know you're playing Zeke, arguably one of the best players in the game. Arguably one of the best players in the game. Didn't play a lot this year.
Yeah, I know.
Still a 1 seed.
And he's still a 1 seed.
Still a 1 seed.
Incredible.
Some people just have that natural God-given ability with video games.
They really
I'm not
do.
one of them.
They
I got
really
to
do.
play a lot to maintain.
Really, because I have played a lot, and I'm still absolute garbage at this game.
I think you don't give yourself enough credit. I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
I don't know.
I'm going to give you a little bit of credit.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe I could probably hang with him on veteran difficulty. I could probably
I'll give you All-Star.
Nah,
I give you All-Star.
Yeah, dude, I'm bad. I'm bad.
I don't know about that.
I don't like my gameplay
You
at
know,
all. That's pretty bad.
You know what else is bad? Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Yeah, it's not too bad. That's I mean, I don't know. I'm not sweating too bad if I'm bus.
Not quite.
No, not bad. I mean,
Well, Bus is bad. He shouldn't
No,
be
you
swing.
only got the bases loaded against one of the best players in the world. I mean, and obviously, like I said, I'm not going to sweat because I know I'm going to get him to chop over to second base to end the inning. No problem.
And now you got to pitch to one of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, oof.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Only mildly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see if Zeke is feeling it as he sneaks that one. Oh, never mind. I take that back. He dives. Just kidding again. It's a base hit. What is happening? Wow.
Things are not going the way they're supposed to in this game.
That was strange. I really thought that was gonna get through.
That
He
one was a little
dove.
bit different.
He
Yeah.
surprised me, and I was like, "Oh, never mind. Maybe he'll be out." Nope, he's safe.
And there he's out.
Oh,
Okay.
hey! So I was, man. It all
You were
comes,
just early.
It all comes
you were
full
early.
circle.
You were
Wow,
early.
that was
Yeah.
a mess. That was a mess.
I think you just got to go back and you everything you say, just wait like 30 seconds
Yeah, you
and
know
then
what?
say it.
Yeah, we need a
Yeah.
lay there. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Man, good pitch there.
Yeah, I think what
3-1 count.
I think what we really got to do is we got to get our producer over there to put us on a 30-second delay for you.
Oof. Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
So you can
Just me by myself.
yeah, just
my
you, just
audio.
you. Yeah.
3-2 count on finest JD Martinez. And he fouls that one off. Keeps the count alive here in the bottom half of the first inning.
I liked his uniforms. Of course,
Oof.
playing on the infamous or famous, however you want to look at it, Jay Pizz's account. We're seeing a lot of that because, frankly, people didn't play for Immortals this year.
No, a lot of them, unfortunately, did not see the benefit of playing for a lot of these Immortals. Some did. I mean, especially the diehards. Like myself.
It was a grind. It was a grind. It was a hard grind.
It was an adventure, to say the least.
And
this year.
sometimes grinds end in sadnesses. You did not quite discover the player you wanted.
No, I came close. I really wanted to discover that Rob Nen. Noticed the gentleman that did. You know, I reached out and said, "Yo, dude, I don't know how you did it. I almost died." So
I'm glad you didn't die. That means you're here. That
Yeah.
means you're here with us today.
No, that was rough, and that was right down the middle. And Zeke just watched it float on by.
Alrighty. So actually, we're gonna go right now. Why don't you check out some Scuffy action?
We got Scuffy McGee playing.
Pause it, chat.
Yo, chat, pause it.
Pause it, chat.
Scuffy McGee playing here.
We are in the bottom of the first. Razor Sharp versus the Scuffy McGee. Scuffy pitching right now. Ooh.
Ooh, dear.
And these are another game, just two beautiful uniforms.
Oh yeah, look
They
at
got
those
a little-
shades of blue.
Right?
How about that?
Some
I
old-
like that a lot.
Looks like a little bit of old school. Some nice little Marlins colors in there.
Yeah,
No,
those
over
are-
here. I don't even know.
Those are nifty. I
Right?
like those.
And then we got the Scuffy Mets little retro action going on.
Yeah. Yep.
This is a game of two heavy hitters. Now Scuffy will swear up and down that he is not in the ranks of top
Oh
players.
yeah, I know. Well, I mean, he on technical terms, you know, he's not,
You're right.
but he's still very good. He's got the Bronze Bandit series where he literally goes up
The
against
Silver Bandit series.
Yeah, but the Bronze
And
is
the
more
Commons. He did
impressive.
it with the Commons.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
that he goes up against those full immortal squads, and he still finds a way to rack up dubs. Again, one of those guys who just does not give himself enough credit.
Now, one of the interesting tidbits that I've gotten from Scuffy over talking to him, of course, is the fact that he said himself that sometimes not playing with a full squad isn't as good for him because he's gotten so used to the commons and the bronze and the silver
Yep.
swings. And he's gotten used to the PCI adjustment. Now you get this giant PCI.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, dear.
Speaking of that.
That was hit high and deep to left center field, and you can kiss it goodbye. Out of here! Scuffy McGee up 1-0 in the top of the second inning against a tough pitcher, Tom Seaver. I can't touch that guy, man. I'm terrible against Tom Seaver. Whenever I see Tom Seaver, I'm like, uh-oh. I'm not one to offer a friendly as Scuffy rips that one down
But
the
if
line.
you see Tom Seaver.
No, not even then. I pray that they offer a friendly because
So-
some will for some reason. I don't know if it's a streamer effect, but
Yeah.
people are under this conception that I'm good. I don't know why. I'm
It
not.
has something to do with Reddit.
It could, yo, I'm Reddit famous. I just hope they offer a friendly. So if you guys ever match up with me with Tom Seaver, just know that that's pretty much a guaranteed dub, as I cannot touch the ball when he's on the mound.
You're not the only
Oof.
one, though.
As
You're by far not the only one.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Tom
take solace
Seaver,
in that.
Yeah, Tom Seaver
Take
is
solace
a
in that.
very tough pitcher to square up as Duke grounds out to second base. That's going to end the inning, but not before Scuffy McGee takes the lead 1-0 going to the bottom half of the second inning.
Again, pause it, chat.
Chat, pause it.
Pause
we got
it.
Who's
Pause
on the mound again? Alex Wood. You know, one thing I want to bring up, something we haven't seen at all, I don't think we've seen at all, is that we're not playing in Ship It Stadium.
You're right. You know, I was so used to it. I wasn't even looking at the background.
This is
I was looking at the, you know what,
yeah, it's refreshing. It's like, wow. So this is what the outside world feels like.
Actually, but we're inside, though.
Technically,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. No, you're right. You're
We're
right.
technically inside.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I get what you're saying.
No, it's nice to shake it up a little bit.
You know,
It's nice to shake it up.
A little off script, but you know, one of my dreams is to find a way to get to Rogers Center and get a hotel room for a series.
Get one of those
I think
window
that'd be
rooms.
sweet.
That would be glorious.
Sweet. Yeah.
One of my dreams. I mean, while that may be, and as you know, he grounds out to the shortstop here for the first out of the inning. Is well, I don't know if you've been to SunTrust Park, but they got themselves a nice little baseball town down there. At the
Okay,
Battery in Atlanta.
yeah. Oh,
now
yeah.
That's where I want to go.
Okay.
You know,
so you're looking for a little like apartment over there.
Oh yeah, live in a little baseball town, streaming baseball games, living a baseball life. Sign me up.
I'm down. What do I sign?
I've got.
You got me so excited for this.
Oh, dude, yeah, I need it. I need
I think
it.
we all need it.
Yeah, no, that's.
Thank God baseball is back.
Yes.
Thank God baseball is back.
Spring training well underway. Opening day just around the corner. 1-2 pitch. Checks his swing. Apparently did not go around there. 2-2 now. Woo!
No.
Fighting it off. But I mean, again, Alex Wood. That Alex Wood cheese is kind of tough to get around.
It really
I mean,
is.
Look, you got these squads full of they got one immortal. They got the finest players. They got a lot of good cards, and you got rinky dinky Alex Wood's flashback card out of the bullpen. Just goes to show how effective he is. And look, there it is. Pops him up on the infield, just outside the infield, for Frankie Lindor at short, and that's going to be out number 2. And there he is. There's the finest card, Javi Baez, who is an absolute goon. I love this card. One of my favorite cards in the game.
I do. I
mean, he's got the speed. He's got the power.
He's got the swing.
He could play almost every position.
Correct.
I think. Almost every position.
And of course, he got swag.
Yeah, dude. Baez got that swag, though.
He got swag.
Yeah, on the reel. 1-1 count to Baez as that one is tagged to right center field. We talked about the power. There it is. Out of here.
Baez is that all-around five-tool MLB The Show player.
Yeah, dude. He
really
is.
is.
So good.
You get everything with that card.
Yeah.
Everything. And it's especially, he's in a position that's tough to fill. Because he can play any position.
Oh, yeah.
And because he's such a powerful tool, you can fill that gap in your roster.
No, you're right.
And that is such a hard thing to find in these games sometimes, especially where it's so top-heavy.
We got postseason Steve Pearce. Pencil him in at second base. He's making diving plays. Just pencil him in.
When's he making diving plays?
Dude, all the time. He's a Gold Glover
guy. Yeah.
With that 39 fielding or whatever it is. Trust me.
I will.
Trust me.
Is that why you lose your 11-0 games?
I do. Well, hey, you know what? We're at the top half of the inning here. Tie game between Scuffy and Razor. We're going to take you guys over to Lace and Grace and Be True. How about that? We got a 0-0 score in the second inning here.
Lace and Grace a 10 seed.
Wait, what?
He's a 10 seed.
A 10 seed.
He is the lowest seed remaining in the tournament.
Really? Lace and Grace, the lowest seed remaining.
I hate to say it, if you are a 16 through 10 seed, chances are you're not playing anymore.
Bummer, dude.
Right?
Bummer.
That's
crazy.
But we hope you're watching.
Crazy to think how far we've come already today. I mean, we're in the final rounds of today's game, if I'm not mistaken. As Giambi cranks that one right center field. Does it have enough? It doesn't as he lunges to make the catch. Wow. That's incredible. First out in the inning.
So I got another word from our awesome production team. I just want to take a minute. Just our production team is without fail like the best production team.
Oh, without a doubt.
I ever worked with. They are doing some amazing work. We got round 2 stats coming for you. I'm going to ask you some more questions about it.
All right, yo, lay it on me,
man.
Now,
you already know how one of them did.
Yeah.
So now I want to see, do you know how the other one did?
No, I have no idea.
Who knows?
I mean-
Round 2 was crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm sitting here as he hits that one through the shift. That's going to roll past him, even past the outfielders. He's going to run for a minute, and that is going to be, wow, he's going for 3, and he'll get in there easily with a triple. Unbelievable.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, throw you to some ads because we got to get some stat stuff sorted out, and we'll be right back after this.
What's up, guys? FanOX23 here with BanffBreakers.com. Oh my goodness! Wow! Panini Sigs brings the fire, boys. Oh no! 3 of 3! Oh my God! This is officially the greatest box of Elite of all time! Oh baby! That is sick right there. Matty Ice! Oh, get out of here!
How about this one? Bang! The box just keeps on going!
Welcome back into the booth.
Yo, we're here.
We got some round 2 stats for you. Actually, we
Wait
got some
on it.
round 2 and some round 1 plus round 2 stats. So
All
round
right,
2
wait
and a
on
half.
it. No.
So keep in mind that round 2 obviously has a lot fewer games played than round 1. You
Yep.
have the teams right
Yep,
away.
Yep.
With that in mind, in round 1 there were 111 total home runs hit.
111 total
111.
home runs in round 1.
In round
with
1.
64 teams.
64 teams.
Okay, got it.
In round 2, 78 home runs with half the amount of teams.
What?
78 home runs.
Wow,
Have as many
that's
teams
not,
playing.
That's not far off. That's
So
not
if
far off.
if you took round 2 stats,
Right.
and now this is not how stats work, because of course when I say this, sometimes going to look at me and glare because that's not how stats work. However, if you were to magnify round 2 into round 1 and say,
Yeah.
let's just pretend that this is round 1, it would have blown round 1 out of the water in terms of
Oh,
production.
yeah, easily, man.
So
Look
this is
at
where the
that.
craziness comes in. In round 1, runs per game, 7.5.
Right, yep.
Round 2, 8.37.
Wow.
That is almost a full run higher per game. Hits per game, still say at about 10, right? That 10, 11
Yeah,
mark.
that's about right, yep.
Home runs per game. We went from 3.469 to almost 5.
Almost 5 home runs a game on about, 10, 11
Yeah.
hits a game.
And
Half the hits are home runs.
so we got more stats for you, but we're going to get you back to the action
Yep.
where we got a 2-3 game with Jers against EJ Nave. It's in the 5th inning.
There we go. This is a good one.
So we're going to
Another
finish
good
up this game. We're going to throw some stat talk in there.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
And we're going to go from there. Alrighty. So, let's talk a little bit about round 1 through round 2. Let's talk about some cumulative stats. Cumulative stats. We've had 374 runs scored throughout the first 2
Already.
rounds.
And these are only 5-inning games.
Only 5-inning games. We have, okay, I just want to point something out. I needed one of you to get one more hit
What?
because we're at 499 hits.
Okay, let's go now. You guys know what to do.
We just need one more hit. We're going to blow that number out of the water. Total home runs per game, 189 home runs. 189 home runs in this round 1 and round 2 action.
Beautiful.
Isn't that insane? And then, this is where we get really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. Jers just lost a game.
Yeah, it looks like it. How about that?
Jers just lost a game. And we got a special guest here.
Oh, you don't say.
We've got a special guest here. So we're going to take you guys over to Be True. Daddy WTV, the king of Topgolf, the king of getting through round 1, even though he claims he wasn't going to be able to do it. We're not quite going to be able to get him in the booth shot. Unfortunately, well, he'll be in the booth shot tomorrow. However, I want to ask you a few questions. I want to ask you a few questions.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
So, you hit some dongs.
I did. Not against Be True.
No, not against Be True.
No, not against Be True.
Did you take your Top Golf approach of just smashing into your rounds today?
Oh, I mean, I honestly, I'm just stunned. I even hit the ball. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yo, so was I. You weren't in the broadcast, I know. Oh, but yeah, I was.
I was informed that everyone, including myself, did not have me winning. So I'll be honest with you. When it was done, I was like, oh, well, that's interesting.
So I don't know how much of the broadcast you've been listening to because obviously you've been traveling, getting here, and you've been so the number 189 total home runs through 2 rounds of 5-inning games.
That's been the meta. I mean,
right?
That doesn't surprise me.
It's high.
Oh, I mean, but it doesn't shock me.
Now, 374 total runs between 2 rounds.
Jeez,
that's a lot of runs.
That's a lot of runs.
Now that stuns me.
That's a lot of runs.
Very consistent, 10 hits per game.
And
so being efficient with their hitting.
And if my math is correct, about half of those hits are home runs.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
In some cases, I mean, if you're doing it game by game, more than half.
So, again, looking at this, Breaking Company Finest had a little bit of a falling off. Falling off compared to the first round. However, they still tied for most total home runs at 23 in round 2.
Jeez, that's
keep in mind
good.
This is what half the teams.
That's pretty
32
good.
teams.
But I'm going to stop you right there, as we're going to take you guys over to the dual game screen, where we're going to see Scuffy playing Razor, as well as who's there on the left hand side?
Lace and Grace and Be True.
And Be True.
So
still a nothing game for Lace and Grace and Be True.
Correct.
As Scuffy's kind of fallen off a little bit there, 3-1.
Now, Scuffy is one of those guys where sometimes he gets down a little bit, sometimes gets a little behind. You gotta dig deep a little bit. If I'm him, you're turning on Sandstorm.
Oh yeah, no, easily, man. I mean, that's just the bare essentials right there. As you see there on the left, JD Martinez sneaks that one right on through the auto shift for a base hit.
So things are starting to stabilize a little bit in the tournament.
All right.
In round 1, we had 8 upsets. Round 2, 3.
3 upsets.
3 upsets. Of course, in round 1, we have one of those upsets sitting with us here.
Yeah, I was to say, when you said that number, 8 upsets in the first round, I just kind of couldn't help myself from smiling. I was like, yes, we sure did.
One of us. One of us.
I mean, let's be honest with you. I mean, it could have gone either way. I mean, in my upset, I know it was I had a bases loaded situation with 1 out that I got extremely lucky on, so could have gone either way.
We were watching. We got to watch the Daddy Dimmu.
Yeah,
you got to watch the Daddy Dimmu. Now, again, because of the bracket obviously narrowing down and the true seeding kind of starting to come out, the biggest upset we had was a 7 beating a 2 seed, which in reality, 2 seeds they're top. The 1 through 4s are top. 7's still no slouch out of a 16 seed tournament.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So we are going to take a quick score update brought to you, of course, by DS Wood Bats. Changing the way bats are made, changing the way the game is played. Zeke clearly not playing a lot of games this year because he beat Like a Bus by 1.
1 run at Ship It.
And so not just 1 run, the score was 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. 1 run score between the two of them, which again, especially in Ship It, is kind of shocking. But man, we're gonna take you guys back to that double screen shot there, where again on the left hand side you got Be True and Lace and Grace. On the right you got Razor playing Scuffy.
So
there's still no score.
So Daddy Dimmu.
Yep.
You Scuffy. You guys know to play off each other a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know Scuffy like the back of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's down 4-1 right now. You're Scuffy. What are you doing?
Scuffy's one of those people though that whenever he plays, he doesn't get too worried about being. I mean, if this was me, I'm down. I'm going, oh no, and there's no coming back. But I've seen Scuffy come back multiple times, and I believe that he'll be able to keep doing that. So I believe in him in this game right here. I think he'll be able to come back. He's got the mentality to do it.
He does. Now, of course, Razor Sharp being a 1 seed, that's a tough matchup.
Absolutely. But I mean, Scuffy's not exactly a slouch either. So
no, he's not.
I got faith. Now, if you had said he had the lead,
that
would be a problem.
Yeah. Scuffy is one of those guys where 3-run lead, 4-run lead. He really needs like a 5-run lead sometimes.
The blown save king. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it.
No, you're right.
I mean, he has a counter on his stream that says blown saves.
He has an emote that's Hansel Robles pointing to the sky.
Exactly.
But to be fair, he is a Mets fan.
So he's
it runs in our blood. Yeah,
he's
it does run in our blood.
Used to just being absolutely let down year
and
after year.
Just like that, I'm gonna let you down a little bit.
Yep.
Scuffy going to take the L.
Yep, that's hurtful.
Take the L. So we're gonna bring you guys into the booth real quick. We want to say hi. We're gonna talk. I know you guys can't really see Daddy Demu over there. He's here. We promise.
I'm here. Hi.
Yeah, he'll make his way into the booth here shortly as we work on getting another game up on the stream for you guys.
So,
Dad,
have you gotten to watch any of the other guys? I know you were playing.
No, I had some of them that were playing in my ear. You know, I had it playing through my car while
you're driving. Okay.
But you know, I had seen Jers give up some massive home runs, and heard some of that here and there.
So, I think we're really seeing a lot of really cool games. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take you guys back to a game where a subbin is finding his way through the bracket.
How about that? Unstoppable, playing It's Lit.
It's Lit, of course, a last minute sub. However, I'm sure you've heard of It's Lit. He's no slouch of a player.
I've heard of both. I mean, honestly, and it's funny because I mean, Unstoppable being a fill-in. He's no slouch either.
Well, Unstoppable was that It's Lit is the fill-in.
Oh, okay.
Which is
gotcha.
Now Unstoppable, he's unstoppable.
I mean,
absolutely. Oh yeah.
But
you got them dad jokes. You're not. Come on, man. You gotta leave that window open for me.
I mean, you already had your time to shine with the dad joke earlier
today. You beat me to it. That was a cheap shot.
I'm sorry.
That was a cheap shot.
I'm sorry.
I was like, and then you cut me off. And okay, all right. That's fine. I'm over it. Just like, they're over that inning there. Going to the top half of the 5th inning. Unstoppable.
Oof, that win though. 7 miles an hour in.
Yeah, no, that's tough. That's rough right there, kid. I'll tell you what.
That is rough. We're gonna take you guys over to a 2-shot angle real quick because we want to show you 2 games again. One heading down to the 5th inning between Lason Grace and Be True. Dad, who you got?
I want to say Be True because he beat me, and so it's one of those.
You want to lose to the champion.
Yeah, I lost to the champion. Okay, I could have held my.
Or
own.
The guy who beat me made it today too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, hey, look at that on the left-hand side of the screen. We got one tattooed to left field for a dinger. I didn't see who hit that though. Oh well, it doesn't matter because the game's over. Looks like Be True is walking away with that dub against Lace and Grace.
So, Daddy Neighbor TV, congratulations.
Yeah, see, that makes me feel good. But see, either way, honestly, there was another tournament in the year. The only time I've played Lace and Grace, he also beat me. So either way, I could have been like, hey, I've lost to that guy before.
Hey, but that booth didn't,
Exactly.
That tournament didn't count.
Exactly.
Oh, not even close. Not even close.
It did count. That was a good win by Lace and Grace. I'm sorry.
Unstoppable here is down to his last 2 outs.
Would you like to say the joke this time?
No, it's ruined now.
Okay.
It's gone. It's too late.
So between Unstoppable and It's Lit, Dad, who you got?
I want to go Unstoppable. All right? Mainly because if I don't say Unstoppable, I mean, look at his arms. He's going to beat the living crud out of me. So I'm going to go Unstoppable for the sake of my personal health.
I feel like that's a smart move.
Yeah.
Who do you have, Terps?
I got to go with It's Lit.
Yeah.
He's an unknown commodity. He's known. But like in terms of being seeded, people didn't. You didn't prepare to play someone like It's Lit. Now, Unstoppable is very, very, very good. But so is It's Lit.
Yeah, yep.
So's It's Lit. I just feel like It's Lit just got a little bit more of an it factor.
He has that natural ability. Lit, we talked about, guys like Plasma who, faced off against me in BR. It's Lit has also broken my heart a few times in BR. More times than I can count.
So a more pressing question. Looking at those arms. Who's winning in Topgolf, Dad? You were Unstoppable.
I mean, we've all seen my swing, so I mean, but then again, we stay unstoppable, and I think he's going to live true.
Yeah,
to staying
exactly.
there.
You don't want to take him off there. As that one is hit high and deep to left on the track. He's got it for the out. Unstoppable now. Down to what? Is this last out?
I
Yep,
believe
that-
it
yeah,
is.
that's his last out. Lit is 1 out away from moving on.
Alrighty.
He's going to pinch hit though with Baez. I don't know, man. It's 1-run game, right?
No, 1-run game. He could very well buy his
We
wings
can come
cards.
back in here.
Yeah, the one issue that you did point out, Terps, is that the wind.
Yes.
The wind is blowing in at 7.
I'm sorry. Did you
Um,
say he could bias his way back into it? What I thought you said.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness!
All
It's a good
right.
thing he pulled Baez and went to
Right?
I believe Jackson. So
Yes, thank you, Reggie Jackson. He's looking for Reggie here to jack it out of the park, son.
fouling
There-
off though. He's down
there's
0-2 though. I mean, it's his last strike right here.
Oh,
Oh,
sinker.
Ooh, good pitch.
I'll be honest with you. From the games that I have seen, the eyes on some of these players
Dude, they're unreal.
are
So
it's just insane.
we were watching the J-Rod game earlier, and we were doing the full just lean in, just like we were playing. Like, how are you not taking that?
I think a lot of people just don't appreciate the top players in this game because obviously, and Unstoppable's down
Wow.
on strikes to end it.
There he goes. And we're going to take you guys over to J-Rod, who's playing and getting flooded right now, losing 8-1 in the 4th inning. How about that?
8-1. So not only is J-Rod being flooded 8-1, we're down to our final game of the day. Wow.
This went very quick.
Went very quick.
Very
Very
quick.
quick.
Very quick. Extremely quick. Oh, there he is. Everybody. He's in the booth. He's in the booth. Let's get a little quick scene so we prove that he's actually here.
Exactly. No,
3, 2,
I'm here.
1.
Yeah, there he
Look
is.
who it is.
How about that? He is
Hello
in the
there.
booth. It's so
Hi
weird.
there.
You just saw him a little bit ago, losing. How does that feel?
I did win more games than you today, though. So
That's
I mean,
true.
Yeah, the day is
That's
still
true.
young.
The day is still young.
is
That's
still
true.
young.
Accurate. You know what? You're absolutely right.
You're right.
Absolutely right.
I am very proud of you for getting through the first round, though.
Thank you.
I did tell
Yeah,
you
no,
last
yeah.
night. I told you last night at B-Dubs I thought you could do it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, no, you were like, nah,
I
dude.
did not. I was like, this man is going to flood me, and
Nah.
I got extremely lucky.
Well, we are all very proud of you. We're all
Thank
very
you.
proud of you.
Thank
You
you.
represented well. I
Thank
hope that
you.
you yeeted your way through that game.
Well, I'm hoping
yeah.
that we can see a comeback here. Speaking of yeeting, I'm hoping.
Yeah, it's actually, we have seen a similar comeback with J-Rod last year.
10 runs, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was an insane deficit, and J-Rod was just teeing up. It was literally a home run derby, one after the other.
I think it was 14 to 6 or so, 14 to 7, something like that. It was something crazy.
It was
yeah.
a ridiculous lead. But we're going to take you guys back to the game now, where, again, J-Rod is currently losing 8-1. The good news is that J-Rod is going to get back into the batter's box and have a chance to try and cut that deficit if he
A lot
can.
of runs to cut.
Yeah, but, I mean, we're in Ship It Stadium, where the ball flies, where we're seeing literally a majority of the games all day.
I was stunned to see that Major Home Run didn't pick Ship It. Everybody's been picking Ship It. I mean, this is the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think we've
strange.
seen 2 games not in Ship It today.
Yeah, we saw one. probably
Scuffy
the one
played
that-
in Rogers.
and the one
Yep.
that you were playing in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So dare to be different.
Yeah.
Dare to be different. Just under that one, Jose Ramirez. I was so upset. I pulled his diamond card early in the season, back when he was only like 11, 12 grand. Sold
Yeah.
it. Then they buffed him.
Oh yeah, no, that's how it works, man.
Yeah, the week
That
after.
live series Ramirez was filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's how it works.
Oh
dude.
yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, you get a little too quick on the trigger there
I know.
when you're thirsty for stubs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So new information coming in now that the lowest seed left in the tournament is a 4 seed.
So I guess what we can do is we can look at Sherlock and Subtape and say your seeding is accurate.
Yeah, no, I mean you can look at that and be like, wow, nailed it. Nailed
That
it.
is.
And what we got here again, Alex Wood pitching again. It was just we've seen a lot of Alex Wood
So
today.
much Alex Wood.
So much.
much.
You gotta wonder why. Oh, maybe it's because he's funky.
He's funky.
He is funky.
He is, and if you're able to locate your pitches with him, I guess I could go for anyone, but especially with Alex Wood in that arm slot, you're gonna do well. And again, this game right here is evident of that, especially with J-Rod. Very quick 1, 2, 3 inning, and just like that, he's back on the rubber, trying to keep this game, I guess, where it's at.
Yeah, that's what you got to do if you're J-Rod here. I mean, you're down 7. You need 8 to win. That it's going to be hard no matter how you cut it, but you don't have the time to chip away. You got to get all of them in 1 inning.
Yep. Nope. He's down his last 3 outs. That's kind of wild. That one, oh my gosh! Yeah,
Correct me if I'm wrong. This would be an upset, wouldn't it? If J-Rod loses here,
I believe so.
It would be very close. I
yeah.
don't see the tough part is when you get to this stage.
I mean, that's true. We just said that the lowest seed was a 4. So,
seed.
I mean, honestly, nobody would be stunned to see a 4 seed.
A 4 seed
Right.
beat a 2 seed
Right.
or a 3 seed beat a 1 seed.
Yeah.
Like at this stage, I feel like yes, technically it is an upset, but it's not.
It's not a 16 and a 1.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct. I feel like there's a point where an upset is you're just kind of just got seated where you were seated, and
Oof, he crushes that, but that's gonna tail a little bit foul there.
That's got to be one of the worst feelings,
my
huh?
gosh.
Right. Oh yeah.
Feeling like you're absolutely on it, and then you just hook it, and you see it just absolutely just by inches go
Now-
It's a
out.
ground ball.
Now on the flip
Routine.
side, if you're the pitcher and you see that, you
Double
have
play.
that opposite roller coaster effect where your heart goes no, then you see it and you go yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Double
All
play to end the inning there, though.
Yeah, how
And
about
then
that?
The final 3 outs.
Final 3.
This is it right here. And he's going to stick with Alex Wood, it looks like, especially with that lefty-lefty matchup. That one misses inside for ball 1. I don't know. Would you stick with Alex Wood here with almost 30 pitches
I
thrown
think
down?
so. I think so. I mean,
just for the matchup and the funkiness. you
Yeah.
know, apparently how overpowered he is.
I think you have a 7-run cushion here. I think he's got a little bit of a leash.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Maybe
that's a good
1,
point.
2, no more than 3 runs, and you yank him. J-Rod has obviously proven he can't hit. He cannot hit him. To me, I think this is a risk you take.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? If you want me to take him out, you got to learn to hit him first. I guess that's a fair,
How
fair
about
assessment.
you, Dad? What are you doing here?
Well, I'd leave him in. I mean, like you said, he's got a 7-run lead. You know, I mean, he's got room. You know, if he somehow strings a couple hits together, then all of a sudden you might want to.
Yeah, you got a leash. Yeah,
that one's not going to be a hit. That's going to be a pop up in foul territory to get 1 out here in the 5th, and he's down to his last 2 outs now. He's going to bring in Jeff Bagwell pinch hitting for the pitcher spot.
The interesting thing about the short games is that you're doing so much frequent pitching change that your bench tends to stay deep later in the games because you're doing more. You're not getting as many at bats.
Looks like he's getting a little antsy there, but that's going to be
Oh!
caught by a diving play
catch!
in right field. Man, and J-Rod just cannot catch a break right now, it seems. To be fair, he is getting jammed up, but man, that one was tailing there towards the end. 2 away now in the 5th inning. J-Rod down to his final out, and again, this is the final game of day 1 of the FOS March Invitational. 1-0 pitch to Francisco Lindor, his finest card.
Of course, we want to give a shout out to Breaking Company, Banff Breakers, Burr, and of course Diaz Wood Bats for supporting us through this tournament and helping us in any ways that they could. And of course, a huge thank you to our production staff. We got Subtape in-house on stats. We have Gnome running the full board behind us, and we have Irrelevant in the back, making sure we get all of our stats and everything on time. And of course, I got to thank my two co-hosts, Quashit and Dad.
And I'm going to cut you off right there as J-Rod grounds out to the shortstop to end the game. Straight up dashboarded out of frustration, it seems.
I think he just decided it was over.
Yep.
I think
that's
the
the game.
He just decided. So
it's frustrating.
It
take
is.
You take the L. Well, we're done. Just close it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Hey, I am
Don't
the
blame him.
king of dashboarding.
So
that is what I'm known for on Reddit.
A nice little reminder here about what the winner takes home. As Dad, I think you got a little message from DS Woodbats. We're going to examine this nice little prize here.
Yeah, DS Woodbats has been around since 2010. They're offering only the highest quality lumber and highest density finishes in the game. They're baseball guys making baseball bats. Their goal is to hook you up with the perfect bat that fits your swing and your style. So I mean, have we shown that bat?
Yeah,
I mean,
we were
it's
showing. Yeah,
quite nice. I mean, it looks very, very nice.
I can see my nose in the reflection of the bat, which is
Right,
actually
right.
impressive.
But see, I think that's not very hard because I mean, let's be honest, we've seen that nose.
Well,
so
yeah, no, you could
So-
probably see it.
I
from
also want-
Jersey.
I also want to ask you a question. You ever heard you got a radio voice?
I've never heard that.
You never heard you got a radio voice?
I've saw it on a tweet yesterday and it caught me off guard.
Well, I think you got a beautiful voice, Dad.
Well, hey, I'm
thank
going to
you.
stop you guys right there. We're
Yeah.
going to take you guys to the updated bracket on the FOS March Invitational.
Let's have a look at this thing here, and Dad, let's get your first impressions of it. You see anything? See anything you're looking at here? Anything? So it looks like we got B-True is going to be moving on. He's going to face Notorious first day.
And if I'm
First
not
game is-
mistaken, didn't Notorious win it last year?
He did.
Yeah,
So
Notorious.
I mean, that right there is an interesting game to start the day.
All right,
that's
and
crazy.
here's the thing with and on the other side of the bracket, another interesting matchup: Zeke and EJ Nave.
No, here's the best one. I'm
Okay.
going to stop you right there.
Okay,
All right, now
okay.
look, King Devin and It's Lit. Both of these guys joined the tournament.
That's true.
Today.
Walk-ons.
They
Walk-ons.
both joined in. They ended up in the same bracket, and they are the finalists to move on to the semifinals. Now, if you ask me, that's kind of a cool story. And I mean, Zeke, Notorious, Be True, like we knew they were gonna get there, right?
Yeah, I think that we knew that Zeke and Notorious was going to be pushing
Yeah,
through.
Notorious is on a mission. He's got a big target on his back, especially after last year, and again with a dollar amount literally being 10 times more than it was. So it's gonna be. I think we're in for a real treat tomorrow with the Elite Eight.
So, Dad, do you think we see a repeat? Do you think we see Zeke and Notorious again in the finals?
It's possible. I mean, to be honest with you, Zeke's one of those players that, I mean, when you see him hitting, you're like, goodness. I mean, no matter what you throw, where you throw it, it's going somewhere. I mean, he's making good contact every single time.
Mhm.
But then again, I got to stick to, I'm hoping that Be True, again, lose to the winner. you know?
Yeah.
Let me have that, So I'm going Be True on it.
Oh, Team Be True beating Notorious.
I'm hoping.
You're hoping.
I'm hoping.
You're
You know
hoping.
what?
So we're gonna throw a quick few stats before we get out of here. We got round three stats. We're at round three stats, and again, hits per game, little high. 8 innings, 8 hits per game rather, and in terms of runs per game and home runs per game, went down a little bit. From 4.8 to 2.8, so we see a little more pitcher duels going on.
Well, I think that makes sense because, I mean, this last round was a lot of higher-end players.
Correct.
And so, I mean, you don't have some of these lower seed players constantly missing locations, giving up fat pitches to hit.
Correct.
But, I mean.
Of course. And also the one other thing that really sticks out to me here looking at this is you brought up the home runs going down. The hits still stayed high at 65.
Well, yeah. I
So-
mean, these
so-
are all good players. They're able to
Oh,
place
yeah.
that PCI.
But the interesting thing is you would think the better players, they're getting still the same number of hits. It shows that maybe they're just not barreling as much. You think that comes from people just not playing as much?
It could be. It also could be. I mean, again, I think the better players obviously are being better at pitching, so
This is
they're
true.
not leaving the fattest of pitches out there just to get yacked over the fence. So, I mean, it could have been either or a combination.
So I'm gonna read just a few stats, and we're gonna talk about one more thing before we get out of here.
Yep.
But total stats for today. 416 total runs.
A lot of runs.
564 total hits. 212 total home runs. With a
Goodness.
whopping 10 hits per game and a whopping 3.78 home runs per game.
I mean, it's a lot of runs. I mean, honestly, that doesn't entirely surprise me, except for when you start thinking, goodness, 64 players, that many home runs. It's kind of high, but at the same time, you take it with a grain of salt just because of the home run meta this year.
Yeah.
So,
I still think you're right. It really does define the meta. It really does bring the meta back in. And
absolutely.
we are now going to welcome our tournament commissioner, Subtape, into the booth, who's been working tirelessly behind the scenes, getting all these stats together. Welcome, Commissioner. Welcome back into the booth. You're here with myself, Terps, Daddy Dimu TV, over on the far, for you guys, it'll be far right, my left. And of course, tournament commissioner Subtape. So, Subtape, you have a few words to say before the.
I'm excited for tomorrow. You know,
Tomorrow should be some good games.
a lot of offense. That's for sure. You know, a lot of home runs. It is the year. It is the year of the home run, basically. But yeah, I'm excited to see some people tomorrow. Some repeats from last year. You know, we have Zeke and Be True up there. And you know, they'll definitely put up a great showing. That's for sure. You know? Oh yeah. Now some details
Go
about
Be True. Sorry.
You got to lose to the champion.
Absolutely.
You got to lose to the champion.
Absolutely. Be True. I need you to win.
You know what? I really think that the person who's got the biggest chip on his shoulder to prove tomorrow, Zeke.
Okay.
Zeke Nasty.
Okay.
You know?
Do you think we'll see another Jers bet?
I'd be down. Well, I don't know. The guy already lost so much weight, though. I wasn't going to bet.
Is he going to put it back
weight?
on?
I don't understand.
I wonder who'd be a good candidate for that Jers bet right here in the booth, you know? Like,
that's a zing.
That's a zing. All righty.
With that, we're going to send the commissioner out of the booth. But no, seriously, I know you had a few things you did want to say.
All right, some closing words to finish it off then. So for tomorrow, basically, we are going to have a start time of 3 o'clock. However, first pitch is at 3:30, so feel free to come in. There will be no formal check-in procedure. I will be personally checking in with the Elite 8 myself to confirm that they can make it, right? Now, universal rules still apply. However, the major change is that tomorrow we will be moving on to 9-inning games. And as well, we are lifting the immortal restrictions, and now basically there's no limit on immortals at all. So go nuts, people. Once again, I will go over the rules tomorrow at the beginning of the broadcast and make sure everyone's located and situated. So again, we'll see you at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
And that's Eastern, correct?
3 o'clock Eastern, yes,
3
tomorrow.
o'clock Eastern.
First pitch comes tomorrow, and tune in and make sure you come by to see who brings home the money and who takes home the bat.
And remember, folks, tonight is daylight savings time. So make sure your phones reset because we will be losing an hour.
That is definitely right. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same place, 3 o'clock.